Hypoallergenic jewelry that's over 99.9% nickel-free. Look radiant without worry. Ethereal Gold Hypoallergenic Gold Jewelry. 2 shows Friday at 9 p.m. and Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern on QVC.
Shop QVC and you can order any item anytime. It's that convenient. You don't have to wait till you see an item on the air. You can order any in-stock item anytime, day or night. Plus, you can click on QVC.com to browse and shop QVC products all day, every day. Or if you don't have an item number and need a little help, just call QVC's Product Finder at 1-800-345-2525 for access to over 1 million QVC products. For convenient shopping anytime, shop QVC. Imagine being able to get rid of that clutter, whether it's the gloves and the scarves, the linens, the toys. We've got a way to not only get rid of clutter, but beautify your home at the same time and make it look like a magazine. It is our today's special value from Niches coming up right now. First of all, let me just say this. 3 great boxes. They are all graduated in size from Niches. This is QVC's own brand of decorative wear to put around your home. And let me introduce you to Sue Overton, who is not only bringing Niches to us here, but you are a woman who has several nationally televised home decor shows that you've produced. Yes. So now you're joining us as our very own decorative organizational expert. We're so pleased that you're here because this is the time we're going to get ready to open presents in a couple of days.
Absolutely.
And when the toys are on the floor and we want to have people over, what are we going to do with them?
Right, you need to have them in a place that looks beautiful, not the plastic ones that we're used to having. This is a great way to organize with style, Sharon. And here's what people get a choice of. A set of 3 faux leather storage boxes in the small, the medium, or the large, and they come in 2 great colors, either this beautiful black or over here this warm brown, which just really adds to the room.
Like a really rich espresso brown you're seeing here. And by the way, you are getting all 3, the small, the medium, and the large, in each color, whichever color you choose. We'll give you the measurements very shortly, but the today's special value price, $76.32. And let me just say, Sue, I know a lot of us read those magazines.
Yes.
We want our houses to look like those beautiful magazines we see when, you know, we're shopping at the food store. And when you look in those magazines, the price for just one of these boxes could be almost comparable to what you're seeing here.
Absolutely. And look at how sturdy these are. This is really sturdy. I'm going to take this one off so you can see. I can actually sit on this. That's how durable this is.
So it doubles as a chair.
Doubles as a chair. And it's also beautiful. Let me show you some details of it. It has some double white stitching here, which really adds a nice contrasting color.
Look at that top stitching.
And really adds durability to the product. And then if you look here at the handles, if we can show you right here, it has beautiful decorative handles. And then on the bottom, you can see matching feet. And then inside, this beautiful, very soft, luxurious feel to the lining. But the capacity is amazing. I have to show you. I use this one in my family room.
Do you really?
Because I have lots of toys from my kids. I have 2 boys. And I just put all the toys in there. And look at how much this can hold. I mean, it's great. It's great for cleanup. And then when they're done, they put things away. And then I have something beautiful to look at.
Well, that's
not
so
a
true.
plastic storage container.
No one wants to see those plastic storage containers. You don't want to leave them out. And especially if you live in a townhome, you live where you don't have a lot of space, or you just have a lot of stuff. You don't want to have to run up to the attic, down to the basement just to get that throw when you're not happening to be using it.
Right.
It's nice to know that it can be right here, put inside these storage boxes. Now, this is the large one, and the large, 20 inches high, 16 inches in diameter across. But it's not just for toys. We're actually going to...
Yes, can we show you some holiday decorations? Because
So
right
many
now we have
different
so
ways.
many holiday decorations.
As a matter of fact, what are we seeing right now?
Right now we have beautiful, a catch-all by the front door, where you can have, whether it's umbrellas, maybe hat, mittens, scarves. If you're in a warmer climate, it's great if you have beach towels, maybe some flip-flops, things like that. But it's great for throws. You can put it in the bedroom. For books by the bedside table. I know I like to read a lot of books. It's great for having it there.
Absolutely, it is. And of course, if you don't have a nightstand either, this would be a wonderful alternative to that. But once again, these are made so well. When you look at the construction, They are solid, all the way
solid.
around. The top is solid. You were just sitting on one.
I was just sitting one, and we know it's just a great storage to have. And in decorating, it's always great. They say there's a rule in decorating to add a little black to every room because it really grounds you and anchors you. And this black is just so beautiful. And then in addition, the brown is kind of being considered the new black because it just works so well. It's popular, and it just, when you walk into the room, it makes you feel peaceful, comfortable, relaxed.
It's that rich neutral in the brown. It's that dark espresso type of color. We also have the black available, but let's consider this as well. Anytime you have any of those extra pieces that you want to get rid of, and again, it works with any decor. It doesn't matter if you have contemporary or Victorian. It's nice to know that these are so beautifully done. You can use them all together. As you see, we have the three set out on each one of these, but you can use them separately as well. And this is an important thing that I want to bring up, because you might want to say, take the medium one and go into the office and give it in your husband's office, and he can put his extra papers. He can put extra clutter.
Absolutely. And it's great to have different textures in a room because it really makes the room more interesting. And this is a great accessory for that. If we walk over here, we can show you how we have some firewood. I mean, this is just a great example of something different.
And showing how durable it is also. And
think about how much it can hold.
Look at all this. Right here on the side, and again, it's clean, it's sleek. You're not actually cluttering up your home with a very ornate look. You're actually simplifying it. So it's really good for those who practice feng shui. You want to keep all of the clutter out of your life.
Because it's very elegant and sophisticated looking.
$76.32 for three, not just for the one large one, but you're getting the medium, you're getting the small one as well. And we're going to come over here and show you a really great way in which you can use these.
You can use this by the front door. And like we said, have some umbrellas, walking sticks, whatever you need when you come in the door, just to be able to have a place to put it. And you can leave the lid off or put the lid on, but it's just a beautiful piece. It's similar to a piece of furniture.
It really is. It's like a piece of fine furniture that you keep throughout your home, and that's that catch-all design. Put your extra shoes in there, your extra umbrellas, but here's
a good example of how you can just put a lamp on the table. It's just, it's going to work great next to leather, like you said, really with any decor. Because it's just a great, it catches your eye. It's a great focal point.
And because you can take the three, like we were saying, use them all together, or you can use them separately. And over here we even have something really nice
I
set
love
up.
this idea because this is a great way. You know, we all have games that we like to play. You can use it as a coffee table or use it to store your game pieces in, so that when you want to get out the chess set or the Scrabble set, whatever, it's just right in there. It's easy to get to, and then you and the family can play.
And not only that, this larger one is being used as the table, and then we've got the medium and the small one behind us. One is being used as actually a little end table, as it were, and then the other one is used to store books. All three of these for $76.32. Before we go to the phones, if you're picking these up, I wanted to bring your attention to another piece that we have available that matches perfectly. The faux leather magazine tote for $26.75, again in the black or the brown. Great to have in between those chairs, V22980. So ask about that if you would like that as a complimentary piece. But the faux leather, you dump something on it, so easy to clean. You don't have to worry about things like you would if it were real leather. You just wipe it off.
Right.
But right now we're going to go out to the phones. Thank you for calling in. You're live with Sue. I'm Sharon. Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Hi, how are you, Sherry?
Hi, Sherry.
I'm fine. How are you? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you, my dear. Tell Sue, what is it about our today's special value that made you want to dial in?
Well, my husband and I just refinished one of our bedrooms into a little sitting room, reading room type thing, and I had been looking for some nesting tables. And I saw these, and I thought these could do a great double duty.
I agree with you.
Great.
They sort of become what you want them to in the moment. You want to use it as an extra table, you can have that. You want to use it for the storage, it can be doing that while it's acting as the table at the same time.
Exactly. I mean, there's just so many different ways. You can just move them around your house, Sherry.
And I also like the fact that they have the little feet on the bottom, so you don't end up damaging it when it's sitting on the floor.
Exactly.
Right, that's really true.
They're very attractive.
Sherry, thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate you being here. And one quick question before we go.
Sure.
Have you seen similar types of styles in the magazines or out in the marketplace where you are?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Okay.
And I do a lot of shopping at certain, I won't say the name of it. I almost did. Certain linen outlets and that nature, and I haven't seen anything like this.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that we could be of service for you today, Sherry. I hope you enjoyed them very much and have a wonderful holiday season.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye,
Take care
Sherry.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 3 pieces for $76.32. Just before we go back to the phones, let me tell you, this is just as fashionable for your home as it is functional. So keep that in mind. It's really our most functional decorative set of storage boxes that we have here at QVC, and we have it for you today at this today's special value price. But let me also say this as well. For $76.32, you're getting the 3 of these. And you can put your blankets, your toys, your photo albums. Don't forget in the TV room, your DVDs, your CDs, your remotes. So many different ways to organize and spread them out. Quick measurements for you. The medium, 18 inches high, 13.5 inches in diameter. The small, 15 inches high, 12 inches in diameter. And again, that large, 20 inches high and 16 inches in diameter. So once again, take a look. How beautiful. And all the different uses.
Can't you picture crisp white towels in these?
Oh, yeah.
And in the bathroom. Suppose you want to have a place, use the small one for your blow dryer, your makeup, your scrunchies. It's just going to look great.
Makes a great gift, too.
It does, because you could have 2, you could break up the set, give 1 away, keep 2. I have 2 in my family room that I use all the time, and I love it. When I have company coming over, it's just a great way to get rid of the clutter quickly.
Quickly and beautifully. A wonderful housewarming gift. But right now, we're going to go back to the phones. Thanks for calling in. You're live with Sue. I'm Sharon. Who's this?
Hello, this is Dan, Palm Springs, California. How are you?
Hey, Dan. We're
hi,
great.
Dan.
How are you tonight?
Doing well. How are you?
Very
Good.
good. Which color did you pick up in our today's special value, Dan?
The brown. I picked up the brown, you know.
Nice.
Looks great. Serves a lot of purpose. I like the fact that I can have buddies come over and sit on them as well.
You know what? It does work out really well when you're having a little poker party. The guys can sort of sit down, and yet you don't feel like this is going to cramp your style in terms of its design. Isn't that right?
Exactly. I mean, you know, I'm a bachelor, just got my own place, so it works out perfect. You can have people over, hang out, and don't have to worry about too much setup. You know, it serves a lot of purposes. So.
Perfect. I'm
it really
so glad, Dan. Well, enjoy these. I hope they work out really well for your parties, and you have a fantastic holiday, okay?
Happy holiday. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye, Dan.
Bye-bye.
They are so versatile.
They are. They are. As a matter of fact, again, I can't believe how many toys you're able to put in here.
It's
Let's
amazing,
take a look at that again.
Let me dump them out again so you can see.
Because not only will you give your kids a sense of purpose, like, oh my gosh, I cleaned up all by myself, but you don't have to have the kiddie toy box in your home, even if you have the kids.
Or let me show you this. I have this under here to show. A lot of people tend to have something like this.
Right.
Plastic.
You don't want to leave that laying around the house.
You don't want to have plastic around. Then you have to hide it behind the sofa, right? This looks so great because you can sit it out in the room and it looks so beautiful.
You know what? It is sophisticated. It gives you that rich look, that rich feel. It is very, very universal in terms of its unlimited uses. Use it by the fireplace, use it in a guest bedroom. You can break the set of 3 up. You can use them all together. You can even sit on them and make them extra storage or sitting stools, as well as end tables. But not only that, this is coming from Niches. This is our very own line of decorative storageware that we have here at QVC. So you know that we try to bring you the very best in quality. In this case, faux leather. So it's really easy to clean. It's got the feet on the bottom, and you choose the 3 black or the 3 espresso brown. Ultimately, being just as fashionable for your home as it is functional.
And I'm just showing how solid it is again, that it is holding me, and how great that is. It's very, very solid construction.
So stay on the line if you would like to pick this brand new value of the day up. It is under $77, V22694 from Niches, the set of 3 faux leather nested storage boxes. Thank you so much, Sue.
Thank you, Sharon.
Great to have you on the show today. Don't forget about that magazine tote that is also done in faux leather from Niches. That is a perfect match in the black or the brown for $26.75. Okay, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the hot picks that we have coming up during the course of the day. Hot picks, of course, those pieces we expect to be super popular. Check this out. The Cook's Essentials Cool Wall Stainless Deep Fryer in Now You're Cooking at 3 p.m. Eastern. This is available on Easy Pay for all of your tasty treats. Also, if you want to get a wonderful night's sleep, Amadeus sheets definitely fit the bill. This is the Europa 500 thread count sateen sheet set, and this is in Amadeus European inspired fine linens at 5 p.m. Eastern. More of these have just arrived because they have been very popular in the past. That's why we want to give you the heads up so you tune in at 5 p.m. Then we also have the McCulloch handheld steam cleaner in Around the House at 10 p.m. Eastern. I have a steam cleaner, and if you don't know how easy this will make your cleaning chores, and it's actually available on Easy Pay. So definitely check this out at 10 p.m. Eastern to take care of your cleaning needs. But right now we we are going to be starting our year-end inventory clearance. Oh my goodness, this is so fantastic. What this means is we have got some first quality merchandise that we'll be having all the way up until 3 p.m. later on in the day. First quality, first come merchandise. But what's nice here is that we're really trying to clear out the warehouse for all of the new for 2006. So we just have wonderful, wonderful prices for you. Here, in this case, a clearance price of $14.82 for Elvis Presley. He's my man, the milestone set of 4 3D posters. This is the first time we have ever presented this to you at this clearance price. It's saving you about $11, and you're getting 4 of these posters. Now, the thing is, I don't know if you can really see that this is in 3D. I don't know if that's going to come across to you on your television screen or not, but when you see this in person, wow. No glasses necessary. You really get a chance to see. This is a wonderful hologram effect. And in all 4 of these posters, they're celebrating something different. This one right over here is Elvis 68. And this is when Elvis actually returned to the stage after a really, really long hiatus from movie making, as well as a television special, which is one of his highest rated television specials ever. So that's what this one commemorates. Then we have Elvis the 1970s right over here. And this one is when he performed shows in Las Vegas and Lake Tahoe, which were some of his largest shows ever. So that's what this one commemorates. I don't know if you can see. Can you check? Oh, wait. Maybe I can do that. Do you see? You can see it a little bit of that hologram effect. Here, he stands out so much. If you have an Elvis collector on your list, this would be just perfect. Or if you just want to collect these for yourself, get them for your hubby, whatever works. But then come over here when he is looking. I think we're sort of working backwards here in terms of this list. I'm sorry, I sort of started going backwards. But here we have, of course, I think we all recognize that shirt from when Elvis was in Blue Hawaii. And when you think about, you know, not only how wonderful he was as a musician, but also great as an actor, this is a great way to commemorate. Save one of these posters for yourself. You can give them away as gifts. And then, of course, Elvis in the 1950s, when he made his TV stage debut back in 1956. 6 appearances he had on some particular stage shows. So when you look at all of these, and they're all 3-dimensional. Oh, wait, I got to take the 50s one. You know, Elvis was my first crush. He was my first crush. I really thought I was going to marry him when I was like 5 years old. Needless to say, that didn't happen, but look at how fantastic that is. Again, great savings here on this clearance price. We're going to go right off to the phones. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Sharon. Who is this?
This is Kim.
Hi, Kim. Where are you calling from today?
San Lorenzo, California.
Okay, so it's a little earlier, about 3 hours earlier for you out there. Who are you shopping for tonight?
My daughter, she loves Elvis.
Really? How old is she, Kim?
She's 13.
She's 13, so she feels about Elvis the same way I did when I was a kid.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Where do you think she'll put these, Kim?
Oh, in her bedroom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Does she have a favorite song?
Teddy Bear.
Teddy Bear. Oh my gosh, you're bringing back all these memories for me, Kim. Well, I certainly hope she enjoys these. What's her name?
Ashley.
Tell Ashley that I know how she's feeling, and I hope that all of you have just such a wonderful, healthy, happy holiday season.
Oh, well, thank you. You too.
All right, take care, Kim.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You can see that it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter if you actually saw Elvis in one of his concerts a long time ago. It doesn't matter if you're 13 years old like Ashley is, or you had a crush on him when you were younger, or if you had always wanted to be Elvis. It doesn't matter. But in this case, you are getting 4 posters, not ordinary posters, 3D posters. Let me see. Blue Hawaii. Let me see if I can get this one. You can see again this hologramic or holographic effect here that really isn't quite translating over the TV, but in person, again, when you see him in that little Hawaiian shirt in the front, he really looks like he's standing separately ahead of all of the other figures. All of these measure 17.5 inches by 11.5 inches. I suppose if you want to frame them, you could, but you don't have to, because to show you as well, they're already backed. There's almost a thin, spongy material right in here, you see. So they actually are relatively sturdy. You could just hang them on the wall right away if you wanted to, or again, you could frame them. It's completely up to you, but you get the set of 4. One celebrates the 1950s, then Blue Hawaii, then we have one from 1968, and then one from the 70s. All 4 for the price of $14.82, C05929. Hey, coming up on QVC, not only am I joining you for our year-end inventory clearance right now, up until 1 a.m., If you are admiring the necklace I'm wearing, the bracelet, the earrings, I've got a set of 3 earrings. I'm wearing 1 pair, but a set of 3 for under $20. Great silver jewelry clearance there. Then we have more clearance all throughout the morning and all throughout the day until 3 p.m. Eastern. So we're helping to save you lots and lots of money. It's always good to save money, isn't it, Mr. Paul?
Yes, it is, especially this time of year.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. You know what? You're absolutely right. This time of year, we need to save money more
Right.
than any other time. And Paul R. is the gentleman who's going to help us save money on something we can all use because you're our camera expert.
Right.
In this case.
Anything imaging related, I love this stuff.
Yeah. And we have a very, very special photo printer
This is
coming up
neat.
for you right now from Epson. It's the 6-color inkjet 5760 by 1440 DPI
Isn't
photo
that amazing?
printer with the CD printing clearance price. I can't even tell you. I can't do the math in my head quick enough, but that's a really impressive savings
phenomenal.
there. And 5 easy payments of $16.65
Wow.
a month. What is special about the DPI here?
Well, this is the highest DPI that we've seen on a printer. 5760.
Oh my gosh.
It's a 6-color printer, which means a real photo printer.
Right.
And it does something that no other consumer printer on the market does. It will print. You can buy in stores, and actually Epson gives you a few to get you going. We'll show you that in a sec. But you can print directly on CDs or DVDs. You can buy what's called printable CDRs or DVD-Rs, where the white paper is already adhered to it. And this goes through your printer on this little platform. So you can print directly to CDs or DVDs for music or for movies. But you get the printer, you get the blank CDRs, which are printable. You get the software for PC and Macintosh, so really whatever computer you have, as long as you have a USB port. The other thing that makes this Epson printer very unique, it's a 6-color printer, but it's individual ink cartridges.
Wow. So what does that mean?
For
individual?
every color. So you have cyan, which is a fancy word for blue. You have your blue, your magenta, your black, your yellow. That's where most printers stop. But the Epson gives you 2 additional colors, light blue and light red, or light magenta as they call it.
And so what does that do
That's
for
your
our
5th and
pictures?
6th color, realistic photo quality prints, especially when it comes to skin tones. But they're individual cartridges. And as you know, I print a lot of photos at home. I generally run out of yellow and light magenta first.
So what does that mean when you run out of yellow?
You just replace that color. You're not replacing the blue and the black and the yellow, where you may have plenty of that in your printer, because depending upon the kind of photographs you print, you usually run out of one color before something else.
So there's no waste with this?
There's no waste. You individually replace the colors as they go, and your computer will tell you. So it is a printer that you do need to connect to your computer. Well, again, whether it be a PC or Macintosh, it doesn't have the card slot. So it's a true desktop printer, but the photo quality is absolutely phenomenal.
And yeah, I was going to say, we'll take a look at those pictures, but I did the math in my head. You're saving just about $26.
Isn't that amazing?
That's great off of the regular QVC price, but that's not all. It's on 5 easy payments of $16.65 a month for photo printing like this. And by the way, at this point, we only have about 200 left to go around. So if you know you're not getting what you want for Christmas, or you know you're getting money, buy this for yourself right now.
Well, you know what? You might have picked up a great digital camera recently, or maybe a computer. And maybe that computer came with one of those all-in-one printers. In fact, last hour we had that great Lexmark, which is an all-in-one, which if you need the copy or in the scanner, it's great. But I had some folks backstage ask me, you know what, Paul, I take a lot of digital photos. I want to get good photos. I go, well, look at a photo printer, a dedicated photo printer. Here's a great example of why the 6-color photo printer gives you better results. That additional 5th and 6th color cartridge, which is light red and light blue, gives you skin tones that normally you would not see in a traditional inkjet printer.
And that's for 5 easy payments of $16.65 a month. And this is something that you will use over and over to get the contrast between the black and the white and get the shades of just where the feathers and the skin.
Isn't that amazing?
That would be so difficult to do with another kind of printer.
Again, with the 5760 by 1440 DPI, you get that, but also with the 6-color. Epson has a very unique print engine in their printers where they're really geared for photo and photo quality. Again, now here's a photograph that probably has a lot of reds and blues in it.
Yeah.
And because of the individual ink cartridges, if you run out of the red and blue first, you just replace that.
Right.
You don't have to replace the black and the yellow.
And can we do border-free printing with this?
Yes, that's the great thing. In fact, right over here I have some 4x6 photographs that are printing out. Or you can do you can do a border on it. You can do borderless, 4x6, 5x7, all the way up to 8.5 by 11. Because you can buy 4x6 photo paper, you can buy 5x7 photo paper. And of course, you can buy 8.5 by 11 photo
You can
paper.
actually print out 8.5 by 11 photographs on here.
Yes, borderless or with border.
That is really,
amazing?
really impressive because not every printer on the market will really do that for you.
Right.
And in this case, tell us once again about the DPI.
Again, it's the highest DPI that I've seen on a printer, 5760 by 1440.
Okay, and here's the scoop, 7 dozen remaining if you want it. 5 easy payments of $16.65 on top of that $26.
And listen how quiet it
savings.
is. You know what? I'm going to kind of put my microphone to because when I'm in the office working, and I do work at home,
you don't want to be disturbed.
I'm printing photos like crazy. I mean, you can't even hear this, and that's with the cover.
Fantastic.
With the cover down, you really can't hear it. But here are the 6 color cartridges.
That's right, 6 of them
going for you. So if you run out of yellow, it will tell you. Your computer will tell you your yellow is going to run out over the next few sheets.
And all you need to replace is
the yellow. Or if your red runs out, you just replace that. So ultimately, you're going to save money because you're not going to replace ink that hasn't run out.
That hasn't been used yet.
Isn't that great?
We're going to run off to the, oh, you know what? We don't even have time to run off to the phones. We're getting really limited in our quantities right now. So consider again, when you see clearance price, you're saying, hey, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. We just don't have that many to go around. This is first quality merchandise that we will have all the way up until 3 p.m. By the way, last call on this, $26 savings, 5 easy payments of under $17 a month. Paul, you've done it again.
Sharon,
you always bring the best
great
to us.
seeing you.
Thank you. Good
Happy
to
holidays.
see you too. Happy holidays to you as well. Stay on the line if you would like to get the Epson E25734. Thank you so very much. It is now officially sold out. I hope you print out all of those fantastic holiday pictures that you take this season. Well, this is the year-end inventory clearance. And what does that mean? That means I don't know where I'm walking. It means, I am right here with a little something called, and don't laugh because I know it sounds funny, the Royal Flush 6-piece ceramic chip and dip appetizer plate set. If I recall, earlier in this hour, we had a gentleman named Dan on the phone who said he was buying our today's special value because he wanted to have his buddies over and he was going to use the storage boxes as chairs and all these different other things. Well, Dan, if you are still awake and still around when you have those little poker games over at your house, this is what you want. Clearance priced at $22.18. Huge savings. You're saving more than half of what we originally sold this for. It was $51 at the regular QVC price. So significant savings here. H95776. First time ever presented at this price, by the way. Check that out. Did you see that? This is so much fun. Here, wait. I was going to say I could hold this one up for you too. This is a little chip and dip set. And so what you do with this, here's your little $25 chip. I used to live in Las Vegas for about 6 years, so I'm very familiar with what these look like. But you take this is what your dip goes in, whether it's your famous spinach dip or you just want to put salsa and chips in here for your party. Here is where you actually put your chips, which it's got everybody right here, the 10, the jack, the queen, the king, and the ace. Everybody wants to be holding a hand like this at some point. In this case, it happens to be in the suit of hearts. So what you want to do is you can either put this on the table all by itself and put your chips or put some fancy hors d'oeuvre in here too if you would like, or keep these two separate, or you can actually just lay this in here maybe if you don't have enough to fill up the dish, and that way you've actually got your little chip here that's got your $25 written on it inside. But look at this, look at what you're also getting. You're getting 4 snack plates. So when your buddies come up, or if the gals are having a little game too, they can come up and you can see here that each one of the plates has that royal flush there, but in terms of each of the suits. One is hearts, one is clubs, one is spades, and one is diamonds. So everyone gets to choose their plate. They come up and they take their hors d'oeuvres, and it's just a really, really fun party to be had. But in this case, of course, it is clearance priced at $22.18. So again, you're getting a really, really significant savings. But what's really interesting about this, I wanted to turn around to the back to show you. It says clay art on the back, and even though this is hand painted, you see that right there, it's hand painted, it's also microwave and dishwasher safe. That is so rare. I can't even tell you how often I have gone into the stores looking for really unique hand painted pieces. Very rarely are they both microwave and dishwasher safe. So not only is this a really cool, fun set to bring home, especially if you have a game room. I know my parents downstairs, they've got the pool table, they've got the bar set up. They have that whole game room available down there, and we would have loved to have something fun like this. When I had my friends come over, and you know, my dad would have his friends come over. In this case, you're getting 6 pieces. So at the price of $22.18, if you want to, you could really afford to order more than one set. You could order 2, because at this rate, because of the amazing savings you're getting on this, if you're buying 2 sets at the clearance price, you're not even spending what the QVC price was for one of these at one time, for one set. So 6 pieces, you get the chip tray, you get the dip tray, and you get the 4 plates for yourself in this appetizer plate set, H95776. Stay on the line. Well, we've got more to come in our year-end inventory clearance sale, but next hour we have silver jewelry clearance. This necklace is coming up. These earrings are coming up. What would you believe? First of all, you probably would, but if I said that these earrings were under $20, that'd be pretty impressive for all this silver. What if I told you you're getting 2 more pairs of earrings to go along with this for a total of 3 for under $20? Pretty impressive, and you get a choice of colors as well. So I hope you'll stay with me for our silver inventory clearance next hour. But we've got much more to come with clearance all throughout the day until 3 p.m. So stay right there and take a look at this.
Season's greetings from everyone here at QVC. At 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, we're heading home to enjoy the holidays. But we invite you to stay tuned to QVC for a special selection of holiday music, stories, and other festivities. We'll see you again on Monday when we return live at 8 a.m. Eastern with AM Style.
We're heating things up with our after hour of savings during our year-end clearance sale. We need to make room for newly arriving 2006 merchandise. So now until 3 p.m. Eastern, the savings continue with clearance sale prices on first quality jewelry, skincare, linens, and home accents in limited quantities. Keep watching and saving during our year-end clearance sale now until 3 p.m. Eastern tonight on QVC.
Boy, people are running around the studio like crazy. I don't think I've ever seen Travis run that fast. Thank you for joining us once again here on QVC. We've got a whole day of clearance up until 3 p.m., but that doesn't mean that we don't have beautiful pieces, because we certainly do. We're just a little bit more limited in our quantities. And let me say right now, Stephanie McDonald is joining us from Thomas Piccone.
Hi,
Thank you so much for being here.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Happy holidays.
You too.
You know, speaking of holidays, what a wonderful way to celebrate. I know that Thanksgiving is over this year, but we can always plan for next year. This is a wonderful 2-piece or a set. This is the Celebrating Good Fortune blown glass centerpiece. Now I know we're calling it a centerpiece, but it really is 2 of these together. $28.46 is the clearance price, so you're saving just about $12 or $13 here. What makes these 2 figurines different from the traditional pieces we see Thomas Piccone bring?
Well, these particular pieces are mouth-blown glass, just like the other Thomas Piccone figurines, and they are hand-painted. What makes them different is they aren't lined with the silver nitrate, so they have a more traditional look, and they're really a period piece dating back to the 1900s. And I would say they're a piece you could leave out all year long.
Sure.
The detail, if anybody has Thomas Piccone figurines, you know the detail that he puts into his products, and that's exemplified in these figurines as well. And if you look at the colors in the man, you see that he's carrying a multicolored turkey here, and the expression in his face, if you can see that, even his lips have some color, and his eyes, his brow is furrowed.
And you know what's interesting too, when we get a chance to take a look, as we take a look at the woman here who's got her whole little cornucopia of, we've got grapes and corn, when you look at her face, the shading on her face, because I guess these have not been lined with that silver nitrate, they don't have that traditional sheen that we think of for Christmas ornaments, but that's why everything looks more lifelike.
Right, but I mean, if you just look at that, it's almost like you can see an expression right on their face. And you know, they're very durable. If you pick them up, like if you can see, I can knock on this. It's not, we use a thicker glass in our blown glass so that it's not going to drop and break as easily as perhaps older ornaments would.
And what about the base? They come attached to the base, right?
That's right. You're going to get, they're both mounted on solid wood bases. So, and the bases are stained in the same colors to match our furniture. A walnut stained base.
So again, you're getting the set of 2 pieces here. It's not the choice of, you're getting both the gentleman and the lady for $28.46. And there's also a logo that's printed on the bottom of the base as well, I do believe. When we turn it over to the bottom, and I'm just going to show right here that there is a special little logo that's there, and that
indicating
is
the blown glass.
Yes, right there. So
and you will also get you'll get these shipped with you with the Thomas Piccone certification of authenticity, as well as with a little story card about the pilgrims and the good fortune that they brought to the country. And they're just a great thing to keep out all year long, I think.
Well, true Americana is what this is celebrating.
Absolutely.
So you can see here in terms of their measurement as well, just about, I would say about almost 10 inches high, just about 9.5 inches.
That's right.
And 9 inches because she is just a little bit shorter than he is. He, of course, does come complete with his little pilgrim's hat. But the colors here are so rich, and also, for those that are Thomas Piccone collectors, I think very unique and different from the Christmas pieces because, again, the blues and the burgundies and the greens are different than the traditional Christmas holiday colors that we're used to seeing in the ornaments.
That's right. These are definitely a period piece dating back to the 1900s, signifying, you know, prosperity and the pilgrims and not only Thanksgiving time, but also all year long. And thinking of your friends when you get together and good fortune with your family and friends and the celebration of, just the celebration of life. I would put these on a table or perhaps on a table behind your couch, on your kitchen table or in a bookshelf, and leave them out all year long because they're just really beautiful collectible pieces.
Just to continue celebrating good fortune for yourself and hopefully the prosperity that will come to you in the upcoming year. But here in this case, once again, you're getting both of these pieces. You're getting both the man and the woman, clearance priced at $28.46. Now, the reason that we're having this year-end inventory clearance sale is just to make some extra room for the new pieces that will be coming in for 2006. So this is complete first quality merchandise that we have for you here. So it's not like you're saying when you see that price, what's going on with that? It's because we really just seriously want to make room, so we're passing the savings on to you.
Right, and where else could you get 2 figurines as beautiful as this?
Right.
It's just such a great value.
And you know what they sort of remind me of? There are these figurines, again, a gentleman and a lady that my mother has that were handed down to her from her mother, and they sort of remind me of those figurines that were probably from about the early 1900s, somewhere in there.
Right.
And so they really have that sort of look to them, just sort of celebrating, I guess, our heritage in that way as well.
Right, truly American-looking pieces, as opposed to a lot of Thomas Piccone pieces are dating back to European feel.
Right.
These are truly an American feel to them.
So again, this is called Celebrating Good Fortune. These are blown glass, just like the other Thomas Piccone pieces you're familiar with. But as Stephanie had said earlier, the fact that they are not lined with the silver nitrate does give them that very unique look. H94005 is the item number, and you get both pieces clearance priced at under $29. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you, Sharon. Have a great holiday.
Thank you. You too. Stay on the line if you would like to pick these up. They are the only Thomas Piccone piece of the entire show. Hey, we have an update for you. Our chip and dip and appetizer set. We began with 700 sets. Fewer than 250 of these remaining. Great housewarming gift. Great for the guy on your list who likes to have little games around his house. It's a lot of fun. 895-776. And we have another look at our today's special value from Niches. The set of 3 faux leather nested storage boxes in your choice of the black or that beautiful espresso brown. It is on 4 easy payments of $19.08, V22694 if you'd like to pick those up. Well, as we continue with our special clearance, this is our year-end inventory clearance all the way until 3 p.m. later on today. And in this case, we have a choice of pillows for you. This is the Britannia Toile pillow. This is $12.13. Think about that for a second. $12.13. Once again, the regular QVC price was just shy of $40. So we have, this is like less than a third. This is like a quarter of what the original price was almost. It's 86487 is the item number. And what you're seeing, first of all, is the choice of the pink or the purple, whichever one you want to bring home. And the picture that you're seeing contained here on the front goes back to, I believe, the 1700s. As a matter of fact, about 1711, Queen Anne, when she founded the Royal Ascot race, that famous Royal Ascot race, and you can see in the detail here, the race just sort of taking place right across the front of the pillow. It is so beautifully done, and I think this would be particularly lovely. If you have Victorian pieces in your home, as a matter of fact, my best friend is from England, so as soon as I said the word Britannia, she'd probably say woohoo. So if you consider that this is $12.13, maybe celebrating a trip that you took to England. By the way, we only have 100 at this time to go around in the pink already. We also still have the purple available for you, and they measure 17 inches by 17 inches. They make a really nice accent. Just toss it on a chair. A couple of throw pillows makes all the difference. H86487, clearance priced at $12.13 for the Royal Ascot pillow. Well, we continue. The show is going a little fast and furious. I hope you stay with us, because after this, I will have a silver jewelry clearance coming your way with a great set of 3 earrings, one of which I happen to be wearing for under $20. But right now, let's talk a little bit about Thomas Kinkade. He really is one of the most celebrated painters that is living today, and this is a full set of 5 prints. 5 bridge folio prints by Thomas Kinkade, clearance priced at $68.76. You are saving almost or just about $30 off of the regular QVC price, and not only that, it's on 4 easy payments of $17.19 a month. Now, on the sizes of all of these, they measure 11 by 14 inches because they come with the matting, but the actual image sizes themselves are 9 by 7 inches, and I will name the various pieces that we have here. We have the Bridge of Faith. Not only do we have that, we have the Bridge of Hope, the Stillwater Bridge, the Hometown Bridge, and the Old Fishing Hole, all which feature some of the most beautiful bridges he's ever done in his collections. And if you just take a look, Thomas Kinkade has the most marvelous way of painting where when you take a look at the details here, anything that is illuminated, you can see the lanterns here over the top of the bridge. When you manage in your own home, I know it's more successful when you do this in person and you have a chance to see it. Anything that is illuminated, whether it's sunlight coming through trees or lanterns or light on the water, light coming out of a house, as you turn the lights down, somehow they seem to have this magical glow from within. And since you get 5 of these, it's a wonderful way to have this theme going all throughout your home and have one of these pictures several places throughout your home. Or if you want to do all of them going up the stairs and have that wonderful look where they just all go walking up the stairs. And how much more affordable could this be for you to get 5 of these for under $69 and then broken down onto 4 easy payments? Look at the mist that's in the background. Look at the water that's just giggling and right over the rocks that are right there. So when you consider all of the different beautiful looks that you're getting here, oh, I love this piece. This reminds me of so many different places I've seen in the state of Pennsylvania, and not only that, it reminds me of where I grew up in New York, just to see the covered bridge. Not often do we get to see covered bridges in pictures, and not only that, to see the beautiful purple that goes along there as well with all of the foliage. I mean, no one does pictures the way Thomas Kinkade brings them to all of us. And you're getting 5 of these here for $68.76. We're going to go off to the phones. Thank you so much for dialing in today. You are live with Sharon. Who is this?
Hey, this is Karen. How are you?
Hi, I'm very well, Karen. How are you tonight?
Fantastic.
Good.
And I just love these prints. I love Thomas Kinkade.
You do. You know what? I do as well. My parents have a couple of his prints. So tell us why you decided to dial in for these.
Well, whenever I see a good deal on Thomas Kinkade pictures, I just jump on it. And then plus, they're just so beautiful and inspirational to me.
Yeah.
And I just... They look good anywhere you put them.
It's true. It's true. And you're right. They do have those wonderful inspirational images, always sort of reminding us of where we can go to, there's so few places these days that we can go and really feel calm. You feel so calm and serene when you stare into a Thomas Kinkade photograph or a picture.
Absolutely. They're just beautiful, and each picture depicts a different type scenery and time frozen in place, and it's just beautiful.
Well, Karen, I am delighted you picked these up. Are there any thoughts that you have at this time as to where exactly you want them to go in your home?
I don't know. I've got several places that I'm thinking about. I'd love to probably have a living room gallery of his stuff, but I'll probably put a couple in my bedroom so that you know, I can enjoy them laying in here watching QVC.
Well, I'm so glad that you were able to get on the value, Karen. And they are going to come beautifully packaged for you, by the way, in here as well. This whole collection comes right in here. So you will see this when you open it up. And then, of course, there's the cardboard that's keeping everything in place. But the pictures will be right inside for you.
Sounds terrific.
Thank you for calling, Karen. You have a delightful holiday.
Thank you. Merry Christmas and God bless y'all.
Merry Christmas to you as well. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 4 easy payments of $17.19. 5 different pictures that he has done concerning bridges, and you can think about how that works into the symbolism of your life. $68.76. Here are the names once again. The Bridge of Faith, which is the still bridge with the ray of sun over the splashes of the calm creek. We have the Bridge of Hope that is capturing the still view of the bridge built with a stone wall surrounded by spring flowers and a lovely calm river. The Stillwater Bridge has that bridge resting almost, it looks like the dawning of a new day when we see that one. Then the Hometown Bridge is a man who is riding a horse carriage. And then the Old Fishing Hole is the man fishing with that crossing bridge. Oh, I just love all of these. They're so different and so unique. I would just love to walk into that scene right now. That is really the power that Thomas Kinkade has. He creates all of these images where when you see them, you can almost picture that you were there in that particular moment, and you can put these in 5 different rooms of your home because you're getting all 5. Clearance priced at under $69, about a $30 savings right there, and also 4 easy payments of $17.19. Well, just before we continue with our year-end inventory clearance, I wanted to tell you about one of the best night's sleep you will probably ever get, and that's because it's on Amadeus linens. This is a hot pick that we have coming up later on today. We expect it to be popular, which is why we're pointing it out to you right now. This is coming up at 5 p.m. with Lisa Mason, a 500 thread count, 100% cotton 2-ply sateen sheet set, and these are costing just over $65 no matter what size you choose. So it's a very affordable way to bring luxury linens home for yourself. So if you want to tune in and see these, because more of them have just arrived, they've been so popular, 5 p.m. Lisa Mason will give you all the details. Coming up on QVC, I told you we had a little silver jewelry clearance coming your way at 1 a.m. Eastern, featuring my earrings. So I hope that you will tune in for that, and I will give you a sneak peek at those earrings once again. Then we have the year-end inventory clearance featuring special effects nail care at 2 a.m. with Sheila Johnson. Following that, designer fashion clearance, dialogue fashion clearance, and fashion clearance at 5 a.m. Eastern. So we've got a lot of clearance to talk about. Do you see these earrings? Aren't they beautiful? Nice solid hoops. Under $20, you think is impressive? If I told you you got 2 more pairs of hoops to go along with it in fashion colors, really, really impressive. So please stay with me. You get your choice of colors. But right now, we will continue with our year-end inventory clearance with not only a clearance price that's saving you about $20. Again, this is more than halved from the regular price. Free shipping and handling, saving you an extra $5.72. How much do you love that? It's the handmade and hand-painted stoneware kitchen set, H89182. 2 different choices for you here. Not only is it the first time we have presented this to you at that clearance price, you get the choice of the red, which features the apple design, specifically designed for your kitchen, because what you're getting is you get the spoon holder right here, which is very deep. You can put your spoons and your spatulas and your tongs. I have something like this in my kitchen. Then you're also getting the soap dispenser. So you know what, my mom, if you're one of those people like my mom who has the soap dispenser like built into the sink, use it for the hand lotion, because you know you're going to be washing your hands a lot of times during the course of the day. You get that piece as well. And then look at this. I know it's unique. You might not think that it is a spoon rest, but it is. Instead of having that very, very long end that comes here, you really don't need that sticking out. They've just flattened it here. So this is where the edge of your spoon will lay. So you get the 3 pieces in the red apple design, or here's your other choice, the 3 pieces in the grape design. And this is the one that I think I would be going for, because my whole kitchen is done in that grape theme. Now, when you consider, this comes from a company called Clay in Motion. This is handmade and hand-painted stoneware. So this is all done in the United States of America, and it's nice to know that you can pick up these pieces at a clearance price, saving you $20. The original QVC price was $36 and change. The clearance price is $16.72, and on top of that, free shipping and handling, saving you that extra $5.72. They're adorable to look at, but they're also functional at the same time. So you get all 3 pieces in your choice of the purple with the grapes or the red with the apples, but right right now, we're going to go right off to the phones. Thanks for dialing in tonight. You're live with Sharon. Who is this?
This is Muffy from Chula Vista, California.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and how are you this evening?
I'm doing very well. We're saving a lot of people some money tonight, which is always good. That makes me happy.
I've been buying.
So tell me, Muffy, which one did you pick up today?
I picked up the grapes for my daughter.
Oh, good. Now, why did you go for the grapes instead of the apple?
Because she's done her kitchen and her dining room in grapes.
You know, there is something so nice about that, isn't there? I don't know what it is about the grapes. It's almost like an Italian type of theme I think I like so much.
She even faux painted her walls like the Italians do. So
did she?
Yeah, she's gone very Italian, very grapey.
Oh, very grapey. Well, you know what? I wish I could learn how she did that faux painting because I wouldn't mind doing that myself. So, Muffy, I'm afraid we're starting to get really limited and I'm going to have to let you go. But it was a delight to speak with you. Tell your daughter I wish her a happy hello, okay?
Yes, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Muffy. Take care now.
Thank you, dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, super limited. Here's our update. We began with 800 of these. Grape is completely sold out. Thank you for your calls. Fewer than 5 dozen on the Crimson Red, which features the apple. My suggestion, any type of fruit theme or any type of rooster theme in the kitchen, this would go very well with. $16.72, free shipping and handling, H89182, saving an extra $5.72 from that free shipping and handling value. Okay, the Royal Ascot Toile Pillow, clearance priced at $12.13. Here's an update for you here as well. We began with 400 of these. Fewer than 100 now remain. In the purple, last call on that pink if you wish to bring it home. That's an amazing savings right there for the regular QVC price. Okay, here's another look at our today's special value. Completely fashionable for your home, completely functional in a choice of 2 different colors, and 3 separate sizes come to you, the small, medium, and large, so you can clean up that clutter and beautify your home at the same time from Niches on 4 easy payments of $19.08. Oh, this stoneware kitchen set is gone. Thank you so much for your phone calls. Well, as we continue, this is all about the year-end inventory clearance. All we're trying to do is make room in our warehouse for all of the new coming in for 2006, so we can offer you super duper values. In this case, the patriotic Blue Star interactive light sculpture. Now, I just have to say, I don't know if you can really see what's going on here with the light. Oh, thank you so much. We've got our little elves upstairs who are turning on the lights for us. This is $18.31 at a clearance price. Look at that. Not only that, another opportunity where you save $6.22 because we have free shipping and handling, H87792. If you look at that regular QVC price of $43.50, and this is under $19, amazing savings. Oh, look at that. Did you see what I did? You touch it. Oh, look at that. I have the power. Does anybody recognize that? A little something from the 80s, a little He-Man. I don't know. I just think that this is so exciting because I used to have something similar to this when I was younger, but mine most certainly did not have the star, did not have the American flag in the background. So if you know someone who is very, oh, look at this, very patriotic. How reminiscent of Frankenstein is that? Very, very cool. I really love this. Very patriotic, or you want to get something great for a youngster. This is one of those fun things, and this is a hand-blown glass chamber for you, by the way. The metal star is a crafted metal sculpture on the inside, and to let you know the measurements, 15 inches high, 7 3/4 inches wide, and right on the front, it's very streamlined. You just have your on and off switch, and then there is a dial, and the dial actually changes the look just slightly, so you can sort of change the pattern. You can make it very, very subtle, or you can actually increase it a lot. I don't know if you can see that right there again. Oh, sorry, thank you guys for turning the lights down. It can be more of a subtle pattern where you just get the glow, or you can really increase it and get all of that charge going right there. You see that? That's pretty impressive. H87792, the Blue Star interactive light sculpture. We have an update for you. We started with 350 of these. Fewer than 4 dozen remaining. Jump in on that at under $19 and free shipping and handling. It's a really great value for a fun piece. Well, next hour, I want to tell you about some of the things that we have coming your way. You may have noticed the sterling silver earrings I'm wearing. We'll check it out. You not only get the sterling silver hoops, you get 2 larger pairs of hoops in your choice of the blue purple or the red pink, and the price is under or actually, I was saying under, it's actually $20.34. So please stay tuned for that amazing value coming up next hour in our silver jewelry clearance. And I actually own this necklace. This is the artisan crafted sterling carved mother of pearl pendant, and it comes with a really beautiful cord for $32.66. I'll tell you a little bit about the symbolism there when we get to it next hour, all artisan crafted. Oh, I knew our blue starlight sculpture would sell out, so thank you for your calls there. Well, as we continue right now with our year-end inventory clearance, let me introduce you to a woman by the name of Donna Quinn, who you are a home decorating expert, and I'm so glad that you're bringing your expertise to us here at QVC.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Sharon. Good to see you.
You know, we have a choice of 2 different throws here, so we're going to ask Donna how we can use these throughout our home. But this is H97544. It is the country-style all-cotton decorative tapestry woven throw. The price here, you're saving about $12 off of the regular QVC price. The price here for clearance is $26.73. You're holding the rooster choice.
Right.
I have the angel choice. We'll take a look at the rooster first, since you're holding that up so beautifully.
Well, thank you. Yes, the rooster is going to go fabulous with any French country motif that you're working with in your home. The colors are just beautiful.
I love the colors.
The colors are very warm. They're neutral. We have just beautiful burgundies and peaches and golds, greens, blues. Really a lot of multicolors are reflected in this.
Yeah.
The thing that's great about the tapestry throw is that it's truly woven through and through. It's a real jacquard woven tapestry. It's not printed on.
Right.
And that's really important when you're buying a quality tapestry, because you don't want it to fade or wash away.
As a matter of fact, if we show the reverse, you should always do this when buying a tapestry. Take a look at the reverse, because you want to see that the colors go through and through. And not only that, no loose threads.
That's right.
Everything is so tightly woven.
Exactly, Sharon. Very tightly woven, and that is a sign of a quality tapestry. These are washable. They're 100% cotton, and they are made in the USA.
Nice to know.
So that's a nice little extra.
And this is the rooster choice once again. I love the rich colors, the blues, the hunter greens, the burgundies, and the golds.
Yes.
But we also have the angel choice, so I just want to zip over here.
Yes, the
and
angel
we'll
is just a wonderful country folk type of artwork is displayed on this. We have the beautiful flying angels, the beautiful houses, and just inspirational sayings throughout it. You know, to just read a little bit of it. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the country, and so forth. But you can see just this wonderful depiction. Yes, telling a story of these angels watching over.
It really is, and the angels are holding, I mean, one has a string of hearts, another one has a string of flowers, and one a string of stars.
Exactly.
So when you consider, you're not only getting beautiful colors here, you're getting beautiful craftsmanship, and a piece that really, you know, when the grandkids come over, you can all snuggle up. This is so large, you can all snuggle up on the couch together and read stories.
Yes, and it's heavy, and snuggling is one of the best things that you can do with the throw. Whether you're watching television, eating a bowl of popcorn with your favorite person, or if you're not feeling so well, nothing makes you feel more comforted than wrapping yourself in a nice warm throw.
It's true.
It's
And by
so
the
cozy.
way, I think we have fewer than 5 dozen remaining in the angel choice. We've got the measurements here, 65 inches long by 53 inches wide. So again, very, very substantial. You could even hang this on a wall if you choose. But right now, we're going to go back to the phones. Thank you so much for calling today. You're live with Donna, and I'm Sharon. Who is this?
This is Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
How are you? Where are you calling from?
Kansas City.
From Kansas City, okay. Tell us, which throw did you pick up today?
The angels.
The angels. Now, oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, I think the angel throw is gone already, so I'm glad you got in on it, Terry.
Good job.
Where are you going to put it?
Just all over my body.
Oh, you're just going to wrap yourself up in it.
Aww.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Nice.
They're nice and warm.
Yes, yes.
Well, it's true. I mean, you know, throws really are meant to be not only, I think, enjoyed for their looks. We'll come back over to the rooster choice. But not only meant to be used for their beauty, but used for their warmth. I mean, truly used and not just admired. Well, Terry, I'm so glad that you joined us today, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season.
Thank you. You too.
Take care, Terry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
So again, yes, Angel Choice is sold out. Oh, we have an update. We began with 600. Fewer than 200 remain in the rooster choice. And look at that hanging on a wall.
See, that's the other great thing about throws, is that they're not just for, you know, wearing and draping over your sofa. They make fabulous, cost-effective alternatives to decorating a very large wall space.
Right.
So it's exceptional. And if you are working with a country theme or a French country theme and you love roosters, this is just such a charming, charming throw. I love this piece.
Well, you know, and I love the border on it too, because it almost looks like, are they strawberries?
They're strawberries,
Little strawberries
beautiful
going all around
fresh
the
strawberries
outside.
going all the way around. We have this beautiful lattice design, delicate leaves. There's a lot of beautiful detail. The fringe is also fabulous on this.
And the colors specifically that were chosen to go in here are very, very rich. They're warm and they're welcoming. If I saw these colors in someone's home, I would feel like I'd want to stay for a while.
Yes, exactly. They're rich. Like you said, they're rich jewel tones. And that's just such a popular, you know, color theme that we're working with.
You know what? Fewer than 150 of these to go around. Let me just remind you that this is the first time we have ever presented this throw at this clearance price. And not only that, you're saving $12 off of the regular QVC price. So if you want to get in on this one, you know what? If you don't have a throw, it's just always good to have one ready and available, especially one as soft as this.
This is incredibly soft. It's a heavy throw. But the thing that's about cotton that's wonderful is that it breathes.
Yes.
So you're not going to get overheated, you know, wrapping this over you.
Lay it on the back of the couch, hang it on a wall, wrap yourself up in it because it's cold out there. So take advantage of the clearance price. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Sharon.
Always good to see you.
Have a great holiday.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Stay on the line. It's H97544 if you would like to pick up only in the Rooster Choice, our decorative tapestry woven throw. Well, thank you so much for joining me for our year-end inventory clearance that will continue with clearance prices all the way up until 3 p.m. But I hope you stay tuned because this upcoming hour that I will be joining you for is all about silver jewelry featuring my 3 pairs of earrings for $20 and change. So don't you go anywhere. I'll see you in a second.
For shoes and boots that'll take you wherever you need to go in style and comfort, check out QVC's Footwear Mini-Series. This Tuesday through Sunday, tune in for 12 total hours of brand name shoes. Watch each day as we spotlight some of the hottest names in footwear. Get your kicks during our Footwear Mini-Series this Tuesday through Sunday at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern here on QVC.
QVC customers love automated ordering. It's fast and convenient. Dial 1-800-345-1212 anytime, even if our lines aren't busy. Press 1 for the item currently on air. Press 3 to order any item anytime. Press 4 for today's special value. Automated ordering is as easy as 1212. So call 1-800-345-1212 and use our automated ordering anytime. One more reason smart shoppers shop QVC.
Hi. You saw me just going to come in for a show. How exciting is that? My name is Sharon Fate, and I am so delighted that you are here because we're all saving a little bit of money at the end of the year. This is our silver jewelry clearance that we have. We're just trying to make way for all of the new pieces coming in for 2006. So all that simply means is we have some first quality merchandise here for you, but at an amazing savings. Again, my name is Sharon. Thanks for being here. We'll take you on a tour of a couple of the pieces we expect to see, including my earrings. Fantastic. 3 gifts or 3 earrings, however you like to look at it. I'll tell you about those in a second. But first, we actually have several earrings in this show. These happen to be the sterling elongated triangle dangle earrings for $15.47. Again, everything in the show is clearance price. Stay 08132. You know it's going to be trouble this hour, by the way, because my girl Deanna is joining me. We'll have some fun. This is our sterling faceted carnelian bead line earrings. These are clearance priced at $19.37 for good savings here as well, and a good splash of color. But if you love hoops, look no further than these. Coming up at the end of the show, the set of 3 tonal colored enamel hoop earrings in a cute little gift bag. The red and the pink come with the silver, or the blue and the purple also come with the silver hoop. $20.34 for all 3 earrings. First time ever presented at this very low clearance price, J42170. I'm wearing just the silver, so the colored ones with the enameling are even a little bit larger. So this is a really, really nice, fun look. But right now, we're going to get started with a pendant. And we only have We have a couple of pendants in this show. This one happens to be done with Japanese symbols. This is called the Japanese symbol tag pendant. Clearance priced at $19.69. And you know what? When you see this pendant and you feel it in person, this is a solid piece, a solid casted piece of silver. What I love about this one particularly is that it's got the Japanese symbols on one side, the English description on the other. So let me hold this up right here, and you'll get a chance to see what all of those symbols mean in order. The first symbol stands for longevity. So this would be a wonderful gift to give to someone who maybe is just experiencing a little bit of a difficult time in their life right now, because we go from longevity. The second one stands for harmony, because I think we could all use a little bit of that in our lives. And then the third one stands for fortune. So if you go to Las Vegas and you want to bring a good luck charm, or you just want to have a piece that feels good and just reminds us of all of the wonderful things in life, this would be the piece to bring. And again, these are all three symbols on the front with their coordinating English translation. But all three together, all three of these represent success. That is what all of this means. So if you know someone who's taking a brand new business venture, wow, this would be a wonderful thing, or launching out into their very first apartment or home. This is clearance priced at under $20. And let me just also bring to your attention that this chain does not come with it. We're just showing you how this displays around the neckline or on a chain. So, but for heaven's sakes, I know you have one of those little leather cords or a nylon cord or something like that around the house, or to give to a young person. It's a great gift. I think we'll probably get a chance to see this on Deanna in a moment, but first let me tell you that the bail is a movable type of bail, so this will have a nice dangle. But this, because of the lines, it's very smooth. We were talking a little bit about feng shui last hour, which is all about prosperity and harmony in your home through the arrangement of your furniture. And one of the rules that's supposed to go along with that is no sharp corners. Everything is always rounded, because sharp corners are dangerous to your person, to your body. And so if these had sharp corners, Deanna, you might just stick yourself with it, right? Am I right? As you're moving around, right? So the fact that these have those rounded corners, and not just the rounded corners, it feels almost like that river rock, like a river pebble, so to speak. You know what it feels like, Deanna? Like one of those worry stones. Did you ever have one of those? Yeah, I had one too. I don't know why I had one, because I was probably like 15 years old. Like, what did I really need to worry about, you know? But I still had one because it was the hip thing to have. But in this case, it just has that good feeling to it. So when you want to wish someone good wishes and prosperity and success and longevity and harmony and fortune and all these great things, this is such a wonderful gift. And then just in case they forget what each of the symbols means, they just turn it right around to the back and they say, oh, right, the top one does stand for longevity. Oh, by the way, we have an update for you. We started with 500 of these. Fewer than 150 of these to go around. Put it on whichever cord you like, but I guarantee you when you get it at home, you will play with it because it feels so good. To 00529 if you want the Japanese symbol tag pendant. Ooh, and also from Caribou, the sterling pink teardrop pendant with the adjustable chain. A very, very modern chic look here, saving you just about $10 at that clearance price, 05910. And also, this is the only set in the show that involves a necklace and a pair of earrings. These sterling scroll trim heart earrings and pendant on the leather cord, under $27 for the whole set, J02581. Well, we do have, I must admit, we have a lot of earrings in this show. And even though this is called a thin and wavy hoop, it's nothing like the hoop earrings that I'm wearing that are coming up at the end of the show, because I'm wearing a traditional hoop. This is really more like, it's more like a round circle earring that's got this shepherd's hook wire at the top, so the hoop itself is really not going into your ear. It is totally free to dangle and just catch the light with this really wavy design. 08751 is the item number, clearance priced at $18.23. So you get a nice little handful of savings right there. And these are very bold. As a matter of fact, when you see them from the front, they just look like a linear earring. They look like that long linear design, so I shall measure them this way, but then I'll show you how bold they are from the side. They're just about 2.5 inches long, all the way up to the top of that shepherd's ear wire. And then when I go like this, you say, oh my gosh, look at that giant circle. So from the front to the back, we're looking at about 2 inches, just shy of 2 inches right there. And not only that, look at the wavy design. This is almost reminiscent to me of the Robert Lee Morris type of design, where it's very organic and they use planes and curves to catch the light in a different way. That's why it has that wavy look to it. It almost looks like a ribbon of water that's just sort of dangling right around underneath your ear. And because they have so much movement to them, unlike the hoops that I'm wearing, which pretty much are the way they are, this will really move and play. So if you like to really catch attention with your earrings, by the way, we have an update for you. We began with 300 pairs. Fewer than 100 pairs. Look at Deanna. She looks so good in these. You know, not that people wouldn't be looking at you anyway because you're just such a cutie patootie, but seriously, when you see the earrings, she's got her long chestnut hair that's hanging down in the back, and this silver is just standing out so well. Even if you're blonde, this will catch the light because they move so well. Limited in our quantities now, under $19 to 08751. Only 4 dozen to go around. Do not miss out. You know, we do not have enough of these to go around for a full presentation, but this is a Steven Singer piece. This is the Cultured Pearl Enamel Bangle. Only 4 dozen of these to go around. Clearance price saving you about $20 here at under $98, J03868. And still to come, we have the Artisan Crafted Sterling Abalone Pendant for $27.24. That's about a $12 savings, J87804. And each one of those will be unique. An update for you. The thin wavy hoop earrings are officially sold out. Thank you so much for your calls there. Well, if you missed out on those hoop earrings, don't forget, we've got the hoop earrings that I'm wearing coming up later on in the show, but it's not just one pair, it's a set of 3 pairs, and you get a choice of colors for $20 and change. So it's wonderful, and we love that. But something else that I love very much are the matched set. I love to see a necklace and a pair of earrings, or a pair of earrings and a bracelet, but in this case, it is, hey, you know what? That was just a little sneaky peeky tease because we're not actually showing that to you right now. So even though I love it, you'll have to stay tuned if you want to see that set, because right now we're going to show you the Caribou Sterling Pink Teardrop Pendant with the adjustable chain. You know what, Deanna? It's live TV. It's all good. Everything happens once in a while. This is the right one here. I love this. Look at this. Look at this pendant. This is like a little piece of magic on your neckline. Have you ever in your life seen something that does this? It looks like I'm changing the channel. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. It's just got the neatest appearance to it, and it's $19.78. You're saving almost $10 off of the regular QVC price here, and I just really love the color play, but it's all done in that pink, and it does come with this beautiful little fine, it's actually a fine Rolo chain, and I love that it's a fine Rolo because Rolos are just so versatile. But this stone is in brilliant, beautiful shades of pink, and it's contemporary, it's artistic. Let me also measure this for you, and it's all done in sterling silver for this price. Sterling silver, that is a precious metal for you. Just shy of 2 inches from top to bottom. Great linear look here. I really think that in necklaces we're seeing a lot of the Y type of effect happening, but in this case, instead of it all being done with chain, it's being done with a pendant and the chain. And by the way, the chain, 16 inches long, for the chain, and then it's got the 2-inch extender, so it will go up to 18 inches around your neckline. So even though it's got that baby Rolo here, it's a bit of a larger link on the end for that extender. Look at this on Deanna. This is so pretty, especially because of the shade of pink that's being utilized here. You, even in the dead of winter, my dear, have this luscious tan skin. By the way, I have an update for you. Started with 300 of these. Fewer than 100 remaining. If you want it, whether you're tan like Deanna or you're clear like I am, because I'm pretty much about as pale as they come. Did you like that? Under $20, J05910. Stay tuned. We have more to come. Another update for you. Oh, our sterling Japanese pendant is now officially gone. Thank you for your calls there. That set that I have is coming up right now. We gave you your sneak peek, but before we talk about that, Sheila Johnson.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm pale too. I know, you look at Deanna, who's so beautiful.
No, come on now.
First of all, she's
I went on
18?
the pale. I know. Perfect skin.
Oh my God.
I know.
It's too much.
I know it. But we love her. Deanna's cool. She's hip, so
But
she's okay.
We both have nice nails.
We do have pretty nice nails, and you've got
What a
a whole
segue.
special nail thing coming up next hour, right?
Yeah, obviously this is a clearance kind of morning, and coming up next hour is a hodgepodge of things with a focus on something that we have at QVC called nail art. And nail art is something that's really fun, really popular with young people and people our age as well.
Sure.
And we have all different kinds of kits that allow you to create lots of great designs on your nails. And this is a 7-piece kit. The brand or the company that brings this to QVC is called Special FX. And this is the kit that is called the Barely There Nail Polish Kit. So it's reminiscent of a really pretty, you know, French manicure or American manicure. And then what it contains, other than polishes, are these really neat foils and adhesives that allow you to look like, you know, your nails have a little bit of lace or a little bit of designs on them.
That's neat.
Everything in the show is on clearance, and everything from this Special FX nail kit line is actually coming to you with free shipping and handling. This particular 7-piece kit is less than $10, and the shipping and handling is free of charge, so less than $5. And I think they make great gift ideas.
This is less than $10?
Yeah, that love manicures and pedicures, and it's always fun for young girls too, teenagers.
I think I'll be calling in.
Yeah, really cute with instructions. So I've got Staci Ann, who's a fabulous lady here at QVC. She is going to help me model and show us how to use them. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Perfect. So how long are you with us?
I am here for the next 3 hours.
3 hours.
And then I get on a plane to Chicago.
Going home?
Yeah, for Christmas.
Good
I'm
for
so
you.
excited. So,
well, if I don't see you
thank
then.
you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for letting me stop by.
Absolutely. Okay. So Miss Sheila will be coming up next hour. But, oh my goodness, already? The sterling pink teardrop necklace is gone. Okay, enjoy that. Well, needless to say, if you're looking for gift ideas or you're just spending your Christmas or your Hanukkah or your holiday money early because you know you're going to be getting some, this is definitely a must-have because, first of all, the necklace and the earrings, they match each other. I mean, they're a perfect match, so you don't have to hunt for the perfect earring to go around with this. This is the scroll trim heart earring and pendant. Comes with the leather cord for $26.64, so you're saving almost $10 here off of the regular QVC price. And you know what this says to me? This says to me, perfect for engraving. Take this somewhere. I mean, it's beautiful all by itself with that mirror finish, but I would engrave a monogram or something like that on the inside, a special message, J02581. Now, if you would like, because this does come on this leather cord, and this is a beautiful deep red shade of leather. It's almost like a brick red. It's rich. It looks a little brighter on the TV than it is in person. You can completely take this off of there, put it on your own cord, give it to someone, wear it on a ribbon, wear it on a beautiful sterling silver chain. I mean, you wear this however you want to wear it. Let me also measure this for you for a second right here. And then I'll tell you a little bit about the earrings because they really are the same heart design. The pendant is just about 1 3/8 of an inch long and about 7/8 of an inch wide. I have an update for you already. We began with 250 of these. Fewer than 7 dozen of these remain. This is a great gift for a young girl of 16. It's a great gift for someone who's not quite so 16. You know, it really doesn't matter what your age is, and Deanna has the whole set on. And you know what I love about this? It doesn't look too much. You know, Deanna does not look overdone. She just looks like she knows how to put herself together. Like she knows how to put the right accessories along with everything. So I think that this is a really adorable set. It is, look at that, it is so cute. And the earrings, by the way, are also about 1 3/8 of an inch, or no, 1.5 inches long for the earrings. And it's got that delicate scroll work around the outside. We're getting so limited in our quantities, about 3 dozen to go around. Mix this with your Southwestern jewelry and you can have a grand time. J02581. Also, this is the necklace that I'm wearing, the sterling 18-inch oval bead dangle necklace for $32.88, saving about $16 right there, J09521. Lots of silver in this necklace. And also, I don't believe we'll have time to present this. It is the Eric Grossbart sterling and 18-karat starfish charm bracelet for $97.12. Yes, not enough for a full presentation, but look at the QVC price, significant savings here. I knew it, I knew it. And the hearts have officially sold out. Thank you for your calls. Well, we still have a lot to come here in our silver jewelry clearance. And if you love a big, bold earring, this is highly polished, it is smooth, it is streamlined, there's no prongs or stones to get caught in your hair. It's just a really nifty modern look. These are the sterling elongated triangle dangle earrings, clearance priced at $15.47. This is a really big looking silver for under $16, J08132. They are for pierced ears. They have the post and butterfly clutch back. And allow me to measure these. Just about 1 3/4, well, no, not, well, yeah, I guess so. If you come all the way down, they're almost 1 3/4 of an inch long. We're looking at about 5/8 of an inch wide. And what I wanted to show you is when I turn this to the side, look at how they're finished on the back. Just as beautiful as the front. Fully finished, shiny, high polished. Again, a really big look here. And you know what else too? Even though it looks like it's solid here up at the top, it's really done in more of that electroform. So what electroform means is they make a mold out of wax, and when they make that mold, they actually form the silver. Using an electric current, they electroform the silver over the wax. Then through that hole, they drain the wax out after this has been cooled. And so that's how you get this really bold look, but without it being really heavy. Because if this were solid silver, it would probably be very uncomfortable on your ear. So what I'm going to do is, you know what, as much as I love my hoops that are coming up at the end of the show, and I'll be very upset if you were not with me at the end of the show to present those, I really want to show you what this earring looks like. Because even the piece, the little bit that's right here on the top, is almost like an upside down teardrop. It's almost like a little bubble. And then you can see here, look at that, how beautifully that catches the light. It's just so rounded and soft. Again, we're going for that feng shui thing when it comes to jewelry. All of the rounded edges. None of the edges are really harsh. It's all round. It all brings the light close to the face, and yet you get a lot of movement from this piece. So we're going to go off to the phones. Thank you so much for calling in today. You are live with Sharon. Of course, Deanna is joining us as well. Who is this?
This is Debbie from New Jersey.
Welcome in, Debbie. Are you done with your shopping for the holidays?
Oh, yes, I am, and I'm starting on my daughter-in-law's birthday gifts.
Oh, good. When is her birthday?
Her birthday's in September.
Wow, that's really early.
I always do this every year, and by the new year, she's done, so I am way ahead of myself.
You know, good for you, Debbie. Not only are you shopping and getting it done and out of the way so there's no worries when the time comes, but you are also getting in on some really great prices, I have to say.
Yeah, I know. They're really good tonight. Let me tell you, I ordered like 3 or 4 pieces.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Now, were those all for gifts, or did you splurge on anything for yourself?
No, not for me. All for her.
All for her.
All for my daughter-in-law.
This is all for your daughter. You know what? My mother-in-law is coming into town tonight. I wonder if she's back at the house yet listening to you say these things. I most certainly wouldn't mind, Debbie. Well, you're so wonderful. I want to thank you for calling in tonight, and I just hope you have the most delightful holiday.
Thank you, and you too, Sharon. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Debbie. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. $15.47. I have an update for you. We began with 800 pairs. Fewer than 250 pairs remain, and I don't doubt it at under $16 because you're getting such a great savings here. What do you think, Deanna? You think she's a pretty nice mother-in-law, huh? That's pretty good. Yeah. You know what? I actually have very nice things to say about my mother-in-law. She's one of the most sweetest, most fabulous, wonderful women in the world. My line producer is saying, oh yeah, she just called in, she's watching. No, I'm really glad that she's coming to visit us. It's her first trip to the East Coast, and my husband and I are so excited that she's here. But again, with this particular earring, if you are a lover of silver, if you know someone who is, it's kind of a smart thing that Debbie had going on here, saying she's doing her shopping now because the prices are so good and it's all done for the rest of the year. J08132, only 8 dozen of those remain, 8 dozen out of 800 pairs. So get in on it while the price is good. Also, still to come, this is a necklace that I own. The artisan crafted sterling carved mother of pearl pendant with the adjustable cord. Clearance priced at $32.66, J03898. And don't forget about my earrings. Coming up at the end of the show, my earrings I think would be great at $20 and change. But you're getting 2 more pairs of earrings to go along with it in a cute gift bag for $20 and change. So please stay with us because I think they're a great value. Then Sheila Johnson will be joining you for the year-end inventory clearance featuring special effects nail care. Then we have designer fashion clearance at 3 a.m., dialogue fashion clearance at 4, fashion clearance at 5, and jewelry clearance at 6. Isn't it exciting? Clearance all day long. But that's why we love it, because really, if you're saying, think about this for a second. The clearance bin at the store. The first thing you do is you say, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with these pieces. These are first quality pieces that we have for you today at QVC. The thing is, we're really just trying to make room for our 2006 pieces that will be coming in. So without further ado, Let us take a look at our sterling abalone pendant. And right off the bat, I want to preface, the chain is not included with this piece. This is just a way to put this on display so you can see what it looks like. This is saving you about $12 off of the regular QVC price, and it's just under $27 at this clearance value, J87804. This is all completely handcrafted in Mexico. This is actually part of our Tosco Traditions collection. And this, when I measure it from left to right, we're looking at about 1 1/4 inches, and then from top to bottom, 1 1/2 inches long, including the bail. And I just want to mention the bail is very, very intriguing because it's not a movable bail. It's completely stationary, and it's done in an elongated tubular design. So this would be perfect for maybe some of your thicker omegas, or if you have a cord to put this through, but of course it's perfectly beautiful on a chain. Oh my goodness. The triangle dangle earrings are completely sold out. I really am so glad that you dialed in for that because you won't be sorry. But with this, once again, you know what I'm even gonna do? I'm gonna take this little bad boy and I'm gonna hold him up to my neckline. I know I'm wearing that other necklace that's coming up later on in the show. Here she comes. Deanna's making her way back in, but I'm just gonna do this really quickly. Look at how substantial this is. And this is all done with abalone, and abalone is it comes from the inside of a shell. So this does come from the ocean, and we have an update for you. With this pendant, we started with 150 of these. Fewer than 4 dozen of these to go around, which is really not a lot. You can see that most pieces in the show are already very popular and selling out. If you want this, just to bear in mind, as we see this on Deanna as well, who has a very different look, and I love the fact that you put this on a longer cord, just to let you know, each piece of abalone will be different and unique. It will have its own fingerprint, so enjoy it, J87804. Also, ooh, still to come, the only piece of camellia in the show. If you don't know what that is, I will tell you when we get there. These are pear-shaped drop earrings, 2 easy payments of $16.67. And also the graduated oval teardrop dangle earrings, $18.13, J09508. Like I said, we have a lot of earrings in the show, but I'm particularly partial to my earrings at the end of the show because you're getting a set of 3 for $20 and change. Oh my word, the abalone pendant also gone. Thank you for your calls. Well, right now, we will take a look at the necklace that, ooh, that was close, almost knocked that one over. Woo, that would have been fun. Wouldn't be the first time actually, but the necklace that I've chosen to wear is the sterling 18-inch oval bead dangle necklace. And I love this one because it is heavy, it is weighty, it is luxurious. As a matter of fact, there it is, right on my neckline, and it's got all of these wonderful oval beads, and they're graduated slightly, so they're a little bit larger right here in the center than they are on the sides as you start to come up. You get so much movement from this. Look at this. The movement, the look of the silver, it is just beautiful and feminine, and as you breathe and you move and you talk, it will just dangle around your neckline. And just to let you know, even though the length is 18 inches, I'm wearing it just a little bit shorter because, let me show you this. There's no extender here. Oh, we have an update for you. We started with 250. Fewer than 7 dozen. Okay, just to let you know, my goodness, because it's going so quickly, the lobster claw clasp can be fastened anywhere that you want on this chain. Anywhere, because the lobster claw just fits right into these large oval links. So take advantage of that pricing while it's there. I know it's not going to last. It's all entirely crafted in Italy, by the way, which just goes to show the craftsmanship is exquisite. J09521, only 3 dozen to go around. Do not wait if you want that necklace. Here are the earrings that I'm wearing. The set of 3 tonal colored enamel hoop earrings that come in a cute little gift bag. We have the red and the pink with the silver, or the blue and the purple with the silver. And I'm wearing just the silver, so it'll be a great big surprise when I show you these others at the end of the show. $20 and change. And also, the bracelet that I'm wearing. This is the freshwater pearl and rose quartz steel bracelet with the sterling clasp. $39.94, down from, is that right? $73.25. Wow, huge value there. Oh my gosh. You guys are shopping along with me tonight. Okay, wait. All right, I'm taking my necklace off. This is my, I'm sorry, I have to take my necklace off face, but I'm glad you picked it up. You know what? You're really gonna like that one. It has a nice substantial feel. But as we continue, I feel weird without my necklace. As we continue, we've got our carnelian bead line earrings. If you love that linear look, it is hot, it is fashionable. I actually love linear earrings. I'm going to put one of these on because I really adore them. And the carnelian is a natural gemstone that has that rich red orangey kind of color, very warm. It goes beautifully with all the browns that we're seeing in fashion right now. The price is $19.37. You're saving a handful of dollars right there. I love linear earrings. Look at that. From a distance, you can even see it. You can see the shine of the silver. You can see there's, what's unusual here as well is usually with carnelian, you will see a bead, you will see a cabochon, but to have the bead not be like a round, smooth marble, it's actually faceted. So the beads themselves catch the light a little bit too. It brings the attention to you. I love it. You know, you move, you talk, and you get this real great, it's more than just a dangle, it's actually a swing. It's a swing that happens with this. So it's great when you have your hair down, or if you like to wear your hair up and you want to showcase your earrings, nice look here. And even on the, let me show you this. It is for pierced ears only, but you have your lever back. If you're looking for lever backs, these may very well be the only lever backs of the entire show. So here's a nice, very springy lever back for you, by the way, on that, which I really enjoy. But when you turn it to the front, it's not just plain. There's almost a fleur-de-lis design right there at the top. And I like that better than just being just the straight bar of silver, like just a wire of silver. So you get that nice, intricate design. Then when I measure this, just about 2.5 inches long, so you won't feel silly. And about 1/4 of an inch wide, although if you want to go in terms of millimeters here, the beads are between 4 and 6 millimeters because you go from a small to a large to a small to a large once again. And then of course that little tiny silver bead down there at the bottom. I just think that these are a really super look. It's got that very warm, spicy kind of look to this stone. This is like that nutmeg kind of color. It's that cayenne kind of color. As a matter of fact, you want to hear a funny story, Deanna? I was making my homemade eggnog because I always get requests for my homemade eggnog around this time of year. No, you know what, I will on Christmas Eve, I'm bringing some in, but Edna, one of our line producers here, I made her a batch of eggnog for Thanksgiving because she personally requested it from me, and I wasn't looking at what I actually took out of the spice cabinet, and I put cayenne pepper instead of the nutmeg in there. And when I actually tasted it to make sure it was okay, it tasted fine, and then I just went, after about 20 seconds. So always make sure you check your label. I don't know what that has to do with these earrings, but the spicy color, it's the spicy color. It's a very similar color. By the way, I have an update for you. We started with 500 of these. Fewer than 150 remaining. So if you want this, this is great for the young girl on your list who's 16 years old. If you're doing some shopping, I believe her name was Debbie at the beginning of the show. Everyone up is razzing me upstairs right now. Skiotti is saying, I want some eggnog. Well, people are going to have to come in on Christmas Eve if they want to check out my eggnog. But under $20 at this clearance price for natural gemstones and sterling silver. And you know what? That makes a really nice look with that beautiful pendant that we have coming up later that I own. Again, great for the young person on your list. Great if you have red hair. I have reddish tones to my hair. I think this looks really great. Or I had it on. I took it off though. With the warmer colors, with the warm browns and the creams that we're seeing right now, everything is winter white or in the brown tones and a little bit in the plums, but this would really go great with your winter white and browns. If you have blonde hair, this is a great way to warm you up because we're seeing in terms of makeup a lot of warmer colors coming into fashion in the spring. These colors, the spicy colors in a soft form, as well as the greens are coming in as well. So again, a natural gemstone, $19.37, saving you just about $4 or $5 off of the regular QVC price to 09780. If you like these, we only have about 100 remaining. Never tried carnelian before? Get them home. You still have 30 days. It's not like this is a final sale type of thing. 30 days to check this out, see how they look with your clothes and your hair, and then you can send them back if you don't like them. It's up to you. But also, not enough of these to go around for a full presentation, but it is our cultured freshwater pearl and rose quartz steel bracelet with the sterling clasp. $39.94. We only have about 100 of these to go around. It's a really, really cool piece. I've got it around my wrist. There's the toggle clasp. Sort of modern, sort of organic. By the way, let me just tell you about my earrings as well. My earrings, see my earring? My earrings are coming up close to the end of the show. This plus 2 more pairs of earrings for $20 and change. You even get to choose your colors. There's 2 different color families to choose from. Well, before we continue with the rest of the show, all designed around clearance of silver jewelry, we have AM Style coming back to QVC. So if you want fashions to go with your jewelry, check this out.
After the holiday hustle and bustle, sit back, relax, and treat yourself to fabulous fashions and accessories during 8 total hours of AM and PM style. Spruce up your cold weather wardrobe with real style for real life. Monday, December 26th, during AM style at 8 a.m. and PM style at 8 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
Ethereal Gold. For style, 14-karat white gold jewelry in classic and contemporary designs. For comfort, hypoallergenic jewelry that's over 99.9% nickel-free. Look radiant without worry. Ethereal Gold hypoallergenic gold jewelry. 2 shows Friday at 9 p.m. and Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern on QVC.
Hi, Rick Domeyer here. On behalf of each and every one of us here at QVC, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a happy and healthy holiday season. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to QVC. You are joining us. I believe we have about a half an hour left in our silver jewelry clearance. My name is Sharon. We are joined by the lovely Deanna, who's got some sniffles today. So if you want to just give her your well wishes, we will most graciously accept them. And by the way, this next pendant, I own this pendant. I think that this is such a really cool look. I love artisan crafted jewelry. I love the fact that human hands have touched this, have crafted it. It's not put together by a machine. This is all done with mother of pearl, and it even comes on a very adjustable cord. Clearance priced at $32.66, G03898. What you're seeing here, you're seeing fish. As a matter of fact, you're seeing, this is from our Silk Road collection, and you're seeing 2 fish on the front of this, and the 2 fish symbolize prosperity. So it's nice to know, again, that you have a wonderful symbolism that goes along with this, and I'm going to try to hold this because mother of pearl always catches the light in a funny way. Here are your 2 fish, if you can see that. When I first saw this pendant, the first thing that I thought of was my mom, because she's a Pisces. And the symbolism, of course, for the Pisces are the 2 fish. So if you want to get this with that sort of symbolism as well, by all means you can. Look at how it's finished on the back as well. All of that tool work on the back that's been oxidized so it stands out. So technically, this pendant really is reversible. If you would like to wear this side out, I think it looks just as beautiful. And to show you, it has this beautiful nylon tassel here on the bottom. So you've got all of the tassels here, that nice knotted design, but look at how adjustable this is. This, and I'm going to lift this up, this is very long. This is a 38-inch long cord. See all this? 38 inches long. You have sterling silver end caps. This is how you adjust it. You have a sterling silver station here that's got 2, or actually it's not 2, it's really 1 loop that's been sort of formed on the other side. And you pull this if you want to make it longer or shorter. So this is how you customize the length. You can make this choker length if you want to, and then have this dangling down the back. Or you can pull this down like this and make it very, very long to wear around your turtlenecks, even around your great big cowl necks, because believe me, with 38 inches long on this cord, you have enough room to do it. And by the way, when this comes to you, the cord might have a little bit of like a ripple or a kink in it. And you know what I always do? Because I have a lot of cords in my collection. I just take a steamer. I just take a steamer to it. I hang it up and I steam it, and it just hangs out really beautifully. Same goes for the fringe on the bottom when you get it out of the box. So, oh, I have an update for you. We began with 300. Fewer than 7 dozen of these to go around. Seriously, buy it for the Pisces babies. That's coming up from the end of February on into March. I forget the exact dates, but the symbolism for that are the 2 fish. The Pisces always very, very intuitive. But of course, the traditional symbolism, the Asian symbolism, is prosperity. So if you know someone that's going into a new job, this is a wonderful piece to pick up, all handcrafted in sterling silver. And we're going to go off to the phones. Thank you for calling in. You're live with Sharon. Who is this?
Hi, this is Sandy from Washington State.
Hi, welcome, Sandy. Did you pick up this beautiful pendant?
Yes, I did.
You did. Who did you get it for?
It's for myself.
For you? Why?
Yes.
Just because you love the look?
Oh, I think it's beautiful, and it's so different and original, and I love the versatility of it.
Yes, I love the long length. I know I own this piece, and I most often wear it over turtlenecks myself.
Yes.
Go
I think
ahead.
you could wear it very dressy or casually, too.
I agree with you. Apparently a lot of other people agreed with you too, Sandy, because it's sold out, so I'm afraid we have to run, but enjoy this so very much.
Oh, thank you.
All right, take care, Sandy. Have a great holiday.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yes, bye-bye. Thank you very much for your calls on this piece. I'm glad you like it, but we've got more to come. Oh, by the way, still available, but limited. the faceted carnelian bead line earrings. We begin with 500 and we only have 100 of these remaining. Under $20. It's that very, very spicy look in that carnelian stone. J09780. Okay, we only have about 7 dozen of these bracelets to go around. Not enough for a full presentation, but it's a blend of sterling silver and solid 18-karat gold in that accent. $97.12. A great savings here from Eric Grossbart, J07730. Well, as we continue with our silver jewelry clearance on QVC, we have one piece from the Camellia collection coming up right now. And if you've never heard of Camellia and what it's all about, it's actually a man-made stone. But what it does is it simulates what an alexandrite would do. So in different lights, the stones actually cast a different color. These earrings are 3.55 carats, so you're getting just over 3.5 carats here. The clearance price is $33.34, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the only piece of the show on Easy Pay. 2 easy payments of under $17 a month, so take a look. You've got a pear-shaped stone, you've got a trillion-shaped stone, you've got a round stone up there at the top as well. And as a matter of fact, I think we'll be taking a look at this on Deanna in just a moment, but first, look at how pretty these colors are. Finding this in natural gemstones is virtually impossible. The only thing that I can think of that even has a look similar to this is almost that Padparaja shade of sapphire, which is almost a slightly deeper shade of peach. But this is what happens. It's a light-sensitive man-made gemstone that does exhibit this color change. So first, let me measure it for you, and then I'll tell you how your colors will change. About 3/4 of an inch long, and about 1/4 of an inch wide, and that's a semi-bezel setting there on the bottom where almost the bottom part of the pear is slightly capped. It almost looks like it's smiling. Doesn't it look like it's smiling, Deanna? She said it does look like it's smiling, and this matches your top really well, by the way. You have almost this, again, that very spicy color top that she has on, but look at your top stone. This is the smaller pear shape, and it changes from shades of green to yellow. I think the way you saw it right now were the yellow shades, and then it can change to green. Do you see that under fluorescent lighting? Then the next stone that you see is the little round stone, and that will change from shades of pink to shades of metallic gray. The bottom stone, which is the larger pear, will change from shades of brown to shades of reddish brown. By the way, here's an update for you. We began with 200 pairs. Fewer than 5 dozen remaining. It is just such a unique gemstone. It's an instant conversation piece. And really, when you look at these colors, to find them set, first of all, in sterling silver. To find colors like that in fashion jewelry, maybe with crystals. But to find a stone set in sterling silver, very, very rare. And they're not overwhelming. They're very, very subtle. Good for any age range on your list and any hair type. J01482, a little bit on the dressy side, but very, very pretty. And the only piece of the show on Easy Pay at under $17 a month. Still to come, the Steven Singer. Not enough time for a full presentation. Only 3 dozen pieces here to go around. Just about a $20 savings off of the regular QVC price to 03868. Coming up on QVC, we continue our year-end inventory clearance all throughout the day until 3 p.m. with great clearance prices on first quality merchandise. Next hour, specifically, Sheila Johnson will be focusing on Effects Nail Care. Then we have a fashion clearance, a dialogue fashion clearance, another fashion clearance, and then a jewelry clearance at 6 a.m. Eastern. I know we have a clearance of clearance. Thank you, Scioti upstairs. He's a laugh a minute, that one. Oh, by the way, our Camellia is officially sold out, so thank you so much for your calls. That's a great stone. If you never tried those before, they're fun. But again, we have a lot of earrings in this particular hour, but I wanted to remind you of, just before we jump into our, because I love this next earring. I think it is very, very cool. Don't forget about our hoops. Set of 3 hoops in a choice of colors coming up at the end of the show for $20 and change. But here is an earring that is clearance priced at $18.13. J09508, they're graduated ovals. They also have a dangling teardrop design. Look at that right in the center. They move independently of each other, and they are just like, imagine molten silver captured in motion on your ear. They look like dripping liquid. As a matter of fact, I went to the Fenton Art Glass Factory earlier this month, and this is very much what the glass would look like as you sort of hang it down. When the glass is in its molten state, it just gets heavy right there at the bottom, and it just sort of tends to drip down if you don't constantly move it to keep it from doing that. So it really has a nice molten kind of effect to it. And again, the measurement, 1 3/8 of an inch long and about 1/2, little over 1/2 of an inch wide right there. Your teardrop. When you get these at home, you will cry tears of joy that you have the most beautiful pair of earrings. Tiana is laughing at me. She's like, girl, this girl can't wait to get home. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Look at that pretty earring though. All right, again, the price here is under $19. If you go out into the marketplace, what can you get for $19? Nothing for $19. That's what I say. You get a big old flat nothing. This is such a pretty, pretty earring. Here's the update that we have for you. We began with 450 pairs. Oh my gosh, fewer than 150 to go around. We're getting very limited in our quantities as we speak. I would really jump on the phone lines if you want them, because I love the fact that they move independently of each other. They're just pretty. They're slightly modern, but instead of just being like sort of an Art Nouveau earring where you expect to see the person wearing, you know, the spectacles and the black turtleneck kind of appearance, if you know what I'm talking about. This is really just more of that organic feel because you have that teardrop. It really is just like a raindrop of silver, and it's surrounded by that frame, that framework that's focusing on that teardrop that's slightly larger at the bottom. I think it's a very feminine earring. Because it gets larger, it looks really nice on the jawline, and again, there are no prongs here. There's no stones here, so nothing for your hair to get caught in. J09508, the graduated oval teardrop earrings. Here are the waterfall drop cluster earrings as well. It's lots. This should have been called the Silver Earring Showcase, I think. Clearance. $18.31 is the clearance price. Yeah, I know, I had to add the clearance on the end of that. J08775. Those are a really fun dangly look. There's lots of movement there. But I don't think we'll have time to present it. But also, the freshwater pearl and rose quartz steel bracelet with the sterling clasp. That's the one that I'm wearing. I don't think we'll be showing it under $40 though. I knew it. The graduated oval earrings are gone. Out the door. Okay, well, in this next set of earrings, we have a choice here. Do you like pink and red? Do you like blue and purple? If you like both colors, you can get both sets and then you'll have a total of 6 pair of earrings. But right here, this is what you're getting. 3 sterling silver sets of earrings for $20.34. No matter which set you choose, you are guaranteed to get this one pair, which is just done in tubular sterling silver, which we love. Love that right here. And the measurement on this is a smaller pair. This is the pair I've been wearing. The plain hoops are about 1 3/8 of an inch long, and then just about 1/8 of an inch wide right here. And then we also have the other earrings, which go thusly. Here are the pink ones, and this is what I wanted to show you. The pink ones from the front, your enameling goes all the way around. Front, on the outside and the inside, but watch when I turn them to the side. It's like magic. You just, where'd it go? The color disappeared and you just see that beautiful effect of the sterling silver. All of the enameled earrings will be the same way like that. You get that beautiful flash of sterling from the side and the color from the front into the back. Then these are about 1 5/8 of an inch long and also 1/16 of an inch wide. So they are slightly larger, slightly longer in terms of their size. So again, pink and red. This is what you're seeing here. That's a true candy apple red, and your beautiful pastel poodle pink, as it were. This is the other color choice. The blue, which is a nice denim-friendly blue. I would almost call that. It's almost like a dusty denim. And then you get your silver, of course, and then the other choice is the purple, but the purple is really more of that lavender. It's a soft lilac kind of shade. So you get all 3 earrings for $20.34. And you know what else? Cute little gift bag. I'm just going to show it to you quickly because the gift bag is fun, but honestly, you're getting earrings. So cute gift bag to give this away as a gift or to give one of the pairs of earrings away as a gift. I mean, if you know someone who loves pink, you put the pink earring in there, you save the red and the silver for yourself. Completely how you want to break this up, but they're all done in this tonal design. Take a look at this on Deanna. Do you have the pink ones on? Those are super, super cute. Think about what you've been seeing in the magazines. What are all the starlets wearing? Hollywood has got a lot of thin hoops. Yes, we're seeing the linear designs, but if you're wearing hoops, generally speaking, they're thin. That's exactly what these are. So that way you can showcase your hair through them, but at the same time, you can get away with wearing a really large look without a lot of weight to it. And by the way, before we go to the phones, you know, I wanted to show you, I put one of each in my ear, meaning one of the all silver and then one of the enameled ones. That way you can get a chance to see how the different size will look. This is the silver, and it's thicker, slightly thicker in the way the tubular design is done, and it's just a little bit shorter. So it's still a really good appearance here. IFB not included. You don't want to hear what these people say to me anyway. I don't want to hear. But this is the smaller hoop, a little thicker. This one is a little thinner and slightly longer. So do you see how that frames the face just slightly differently? See that? And look at that. There's that flash of silver on the sides, enameling, and then silver, enameling, and then silver. So you always get the silver on the side and then the color from the front. This is the lavender purple color. We're going off to the phones. Thank you so much for calling today. You're live with Sharon, and we have Deanna joining us as well. Who is this?
Hi, Sharon. This is Dolly from Grove City, Ohio.
Hi, how are you tonight, my dear?
I'm very good, honey. You're keeping me awake, but I'm just going to stay awake and watch anyway.
Well, I'm so glad that you're getting some shopping done, my dear Dolly. Tell me, which set of earrings did you pick up?
Well, I picked up lavender.
You did?
Yes.
The lavender with the blue. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think I picked up a pair of everything you had on tonight.
Did you really?
Yes,
for you, or are you shopping for gifts, getting all your shopping done for the upcoming year?
I'm getting all my shopping done for the next 3 years.
Oh,
no.
Next 3 years? Wow.
Sounds good. They're done it.
Well, Dolly, I'm glad that you picked these up. And this, now, are these earrings for you, or are they for a gift?
No, my granddaughter and my daughter.
Nice. How old are they?
Well, my daughter's way up there. My granddaughter will be 18.
Oh, she'll be 18. Okay. Well, no, you know what? It's just nice to know that with earrings like this, because you're getting the set of 3, there's a little something for everyone in this set.
Yeah.
You know, something the young kids will like and something that's just timeless.
Yeah, I just don't have too many to give them to, though. Just my daughter and my granddaughter.
Well, then you can keep one pair for yourself.
That's right.
Well, Dolly, I'm glad we had a chance to speak tonight, and I know that I'm keeping you awake, so maybe I'll it's time to go to sleep.
You enjoy it, don't you, Sharon?
I do enjoy it. I enjoy having people to talk to, and presenting is just an awful lot of fun. So thank you for joining me this hour.
I enjoy you a lot, too, Sharon. You're real sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll appreciate all the good stuff, and Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas to you as well. Get some sleep, Dolly.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. $20.34 is the clearance price here, and you're getting 3 pairs of earrings. Over 1,100 already spoken for. You can see what Deanna was doing. She's showing you there's the color pink. Then you see the silver from the side, and the same will go for all of the other color earrings that you're getting here. The choice is the pink and the red with the classic silver, then the blue and the purple with the classic silver as well. We're going to go back to the phones one more time. Thank you for dialing in. You're live with Deanna, who's to my left. You're live with me. My name is Sharon. Who's this?
This is Karen from Baltimore.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm okay. You're also staying up late tonight. Who are you shopping for?
Actually, myself and my daughter.
Oh, good. Nice. And so, did you pick up these earrings?
Yes, the purple and the blue.
Purple and the blue. Nice. Why did you go for these colors?
Well, purple's my favorite and blue is my daughter's.
Perfect. These earrings were made for you, my dear.
I think so.
Nice. So now you're going to have these 2, and then there's just the silver left in the middle. So who's going to get these?
Guess we'll fight over them.
You can share them. I share jewelry with my mom all the time.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Yeah, how nice.
We'll have to arm wrestle for them.
So this is going to be, now that most of the, the hustle and bustle of the holidays are over, just for you guys to share amongst yourselves, just as a just because, or?
Yeah, just because.
That's nice. Well, $20.34.
Yeah, you can afford to do it.
You can afford to do the just because, which is nice. So for any guys that are out there watching, right? Any husbands and boyfriends or fathers, it's always good to know that this is a nice just because.
Absolutely.
Karen, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a great holiday.
You too.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Think about this for a second. Again, the magazines in Hollywood. What are all the people wearing, even if it's not on the red carpet, just for fun, just for fashion, when they go out and they catch those little sneak pictures of them when they're out doing their shopping and things. They're wearing hoop earrings, but the thing that they're really wearing are the thin, streamlined hoop earrings. So once again, Deanna is wearing one of a set of 3. She's wearing the pink version. It also comes in red in that set, so you get a pink, a red, you get the classic sterling silver. And then in the other set, you get the blue, the purple, and again, that same classic sterling silver. And they come in really cute gift bags. $20.34 is the clearance price. So if you want these, think for one more time. If you're on the fence and you're saying, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I don't know what to do. Think about the last time you went into a store and you saw a pair of silver hoops. How much did you spend for one pair? And here you're getting the 3 to do what you will with when you get them home. By the way, I have an update for you. We started with 200 of these bracelets. Fewer than 6 dozen remaining. I know you've seen it on my wrist. It is well worth it at under $40. Look at the regular QVC price. It's been almost halved, so consider that value, J07388. Coming up next hour, we have our today's special value from Niches. This set of 3 faux leather nested storage boxes, and you know what? It's coming up at about $245. Set your alarm. Make sure you don't fall asleep. Make sure you don't go to the bathroom for that presentation, because you get all 3 for under $77, and they're on 4 easy payments to make them very, very affordable to beautify your home as well as keep them clean from clutter at the same time. And also, if you're a gal that loves to do your nails, we have the special effects 7-piece Barely There nail polish and foil kit. Clearance priced at under $10. Sheila Johnson will have all the details for you, but you get all those pieces for under $10. It's really pretty incredible. A37049. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these earrings off for a moment. Stay on the line if you want the set of 3 hoops, by the way, because we still have both colors remaining. But I really, really like these earrings. I didn't even think we were going to have a chance to show these to you. They're called the Waterfall Drop Cluster Earrings. As a matter of fact, I think it's just because so many pieces sold out that we're having a chance to show these. You're saving just about $8 off of the regular QVC price. And this is just laden with these little pear-shaped. Imagine taking a disc. It's not 3-dimensional like a teardrop would be all the way around. It's like a disc, and then you almost stamped out a teardrop shape from it. But look at how all of these little highly polished segments catch the light on these little links of silver. And then it's all topped off on the top with your shepherd's hook ear wire. So you've got 6 small drops on one side and 7. No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, a total of, okay, 6 small drops and 1 large one on the bottom, making it a total of 7. Look at these. Look at these earrings. Aren't they incredible? I love them. Just love them. I'm a huge fan of movement. Look at this. When you move your head, they almost look like you're getting the effect of diamonds somehow, and I don't even know how that's happening because there's no diamond cutting happening here. It's just because of the way they catch the light. They're like, that's why they're called waterfalls, I guess. It's like little droplets of water that are just spilling right, and imagine this, look. You take your hair, you put your hair up, instant New Year's Eve, you can turn any day into New Year's Eve. You know, that's what this earring does. It really takes that shiny silver look and it makes them look so much more expensive than $18.31. And by the way, even though they're lightweight, all of these little discs are solid little discs. They're not like these little hollow discs. They have just enough weight to them that they have a good swing. You see how that swings? Really, really beautifully done. I really hope that if you've not gotten any earrings in the show, you dial in for these because I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Oh, okay, here's the update. We began with 650 pairs, fewer than 200 remaining. You know what it is? When I look at this on you, Deanna, as you're turning, did you see that flash? Look at that. You got that little star right in the camera with that flash that looks perfect. What it is, I believe, is that because of the way these are polished, they're literally creating points of light against your cheek because they're like mirrors. They're just reflecting light. It's like having your own little lighting crew follow you around wherever you go. Could you imagine? That would be really nice. Look at it as you're smiling. Do you see how that's reflecting against your cheek? I love that. That's what this will do for you for under $19. Your own personal lighting crew for $19. I don't think the guys here would be very happy to hear that their job is being replaced by a pair of earrings. T08775, please stay on the line if you want to pick up the waterfall drop clusters. All right, here's a quick review for you. Not much remains in the show. The faceted carnelian bead line earrings for under $20. Probably because I digressed into my eggnog story. Then we also have the set of 3 tonal colored enamel hoop earrings with the bag. You have the choice of the red and the pink with the silver or the blue and the purple with the silver. $20.34 for all 3 earrings. J42170. Oh, there it goes. The waterfall drops are officially sold out. Thank you very much for dialing in. I'm thinking you're going to be pleased. Also, the Steven Singer freshwater pearl enamel bangle, saving you about $20 here at that clearance price to 03868. Only a couple of dozen to go around here. And also, the Eric Grossbart starfish charm bracelet that is sterling and solid 18 karat gold in that accent. Only about 5 dozen of those to go around for $97 and change. We began with 200 of the rose quartz bracelets, and we have fewer than 4 dozen to go around at under $40. That is an amazing savings. There it is right there. There's that bracelet if you want it. It's really, really neat. Clearance pricing, just get it at home and see what it's all about. First of all, I want to thank Deanna. You're so much fun. She lets me play. I love her. She's fantastic. So stay tuned. Sheila Johnson is coming up next. She's got year-end clearance coming your way for the hour featuring special effects nail art, but clearance goes all the way until 3 p.m. Eastern. I will be back at midnight tomorrow, kicking off a brand new Today's Special Value at midnight Eastern. I'll see you then.
Join us Friday as we make room for new items during our year-end inventory clearance sale, featuring shows full of first-quality products at reduced prices, including our year-end inventory clearance featuring special effects nail care at 2 a.m. Eastern. Want to get designer clothing without designer prices? Then check out our designer fashion clearance at 3 a.m. Eastern. Bring out your natural beauty with cosmetics inspired by nature. Watch the Mojave Magic Cosmetics clearance at 7 a.m. and noon Eastern. All this and more Friday on QVC.
Always fashionable, always in style. It's Jewelry Chic by Kenneth J. Lane. From posh parties and nights out in the town to classy dressing for every day, fashion jewelry from Kenneth J. Lane is sure to make you stand out in the crowd. Get noticed this new year with bold and trendy looks from Jewelry Chic by Kenneth J. Lane. This Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 1 a.m. Eastern here on QVC.
Gosh, it's almost Christmas.
I can't believe
Christmas
it.
shopping done?
I do. I'm all done. I'm all done.
Could you do some for me? Because I'm not done yet. I go home today.
And tonight I'm going to shop for myself.
You are?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. And hopefully somebody will be shopping for you as well.
Maybe.
They better be. They better be. Hi, I am Sheila Johnson. This is my guest, who you may have seen on QVC before. She's also one of our lovely models, Staci Ann. And we have a full hour of a year-end clearance special items in this particular show that obviously are part of our 2005 inventory that we want to get out to bring in room for the new inventory next year with a special focus on nails. So Staci Ann is here to help me kind of present and share with you what we call nail art. And we've got lots of items in this show featuring these great nail art kits. And then we'll move on and I'll beg you and pay you to stay with me throughout the whole hour.
We'll see.
Would you be willing?
We'll see.
Okay. So we're going to do a brief preview and we're going to get started with a first kit. But before we do that, this is a 7-piece Barely There nail polish and foil kit. Now this is less than $10. That's our clearance price on this item. Every special FX item that you're going to see is a kit in this program, and the shipping and handling for all of them is free of charge. So you're saving almost $5 there, 837049. And I like that one because it's kind of like the American Manicure-esque version of our special FX nail kits in the show. Then we have a couple of items from Les Mirador. Carol Alt will not be here to help us present this, but we will talk about it. It's important to take care of your face, your neck, your décolleté area. Les Mirador features a very active ingredient called Perfumage, and you can grab that bottle, which is at a fabulous clearance price of less than $13. Shipping and handling is free of charge as well. And then we're going to have another look at our today's special value. This is something that we obviously kicked off at midnight, as we always do. There are 3 faux leather nested storage boxes, and it's from Niches, which is QVC's own brand of decorative and functional storage designs. So 3 of them, all leather, come your way at less than $77. We also have it for you on 4 payments of less than $20 a month. 2 leather choices for you, black and brown, V22694. So that'll be coming up at the end of the presentation. All right, but Staci Ann, our very first 3-piece collection is called Chameleon. And we've got 2 choices for you in this 3-piece collection. The 2 choices specifically is called Chameleon Spice, and the other choice is called Chameleon Oyster. And we'll take you through the 2 choices in just a moment. Yes, she's already getting started. But Staci Ann, in your opinion, how would you describe nail art to anyone watching and isn't familiar with nail art?
It's just more fun, it's your own expression of how you want your hands to look. I mean, you can go natural or you can go as crazy as you want.
And what's really neat about these kits is they're not just nail polishes. You'll see in kits coming up in just a few more moments that you've got foils and stencils that you can apply in all of these kits. So right now we are just focusing on a very beautiful nail polish collection. I think the palette is really beautiful, but then stay with us because Staci Ann's going to show us how, using some of the other kits from Special FX with foils and with adhesives, you can create, as you were just saying, kind of like your own little, I don't know, design on your nails. Like, you know, you like jewelry, you like clothes, well, you know what, extend that to your nails.
And with this color collection too, you can do the foils over these colors.
Okay, thank you. So that's a good point. And Staci Ann was just pointing out that this is something we've got about 3 or 4 more kind of kits coming up. So this is a great starter kit, would you say?
Yes.
So some of the kits coming up, as Staci Ann was just saying, do include the foils, do include the glue and the adhesives. So this would be a place to start. So now, at a clearance price of less than $10, again, your shipping and handling on all of our Special FX items are free of charge today. I say $4.22 depending on where you get your coffee. That's like a venti latte.
Yeah.
I know I've said that 1,000 times, but you know, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So the 2 choices that we have, again, are Chameleon Spice and Chameleon Oyster. Now, Chameleon Spice, that is a combination of 3 nail colors: nutmeg, cinnamon, and allspice. And is that the one
that you have? This is oyster.
Okay,
yes.
so that's oyster.
Yes.
So this, the one that Staci Ann is showing you right now is your second choice, which is also available at a low time clearance price of $10 with the shipping and handling free. And that is called the Chameleon Oyster Collection. And it's a pinkish red, a pinkish green, and a pinkish gold. So what's really nice is, here is your Chameleon Oyster, really beautiful muted shades, but they have a pearlized look.
Yes.
And then this is the first choice that we talked about, which is the nutmeg, the cinnamon, and the allspice. But don't you think too, Staci Ann, that at these prices, I mean, I know what it costs to purchase a bottle of nail polish.
Yep.
To get more than one, save, you know, you don't even have to worry about saving on shipping and handling, but at less than $20, you now have 6 different nail polishes. Give them away as gift ideas to your girlfriends.
Yep.
And what's great too is what Staci Ann is showing us, you can layer them and kind of create your own custom look, right? Do you have a special favorite color there?
I like, no, I don't. I like these for my feet and I like these for my hands.
Very good point. See? Obviously, nail polishes extend from fingers to toes.
But then I always have to wear neutrals, so I always kind of keep, you know, neutral colors on my hands at all times working here.
And what's nice too is we're going to show you in a little bit. Staci Ann has already come early and showed us her toes. Actually, can we get a sneak peek? Okay. Take a look at this. So ultimately, as we look at the toes, this is where we're going to go with our Special FX kits. So we're starting off with polish, but you can see how there's kind of like a metallic look. That's a foil that Staci Ann placed on top of the nail polish. So ultimately, that's where we're going to go with this. But as I mentioned, right now we're just starting with our 3-piece Chameleon nail polish collection. 2 choices, kind of the muteds with the pinkish tones, and then more of your nutmeg, your cinnamon, and your spice tones. And I also like the fact, as we were just saying too, that you can layer it. It's got a pearlized look. And these are shades too that, don't you think, Staci Ann, doesn't matter what skin tone you have.
No, definitely not.
It's going to work on dark skin tones, more fair skin tones. And I also think too that none of these shades, as you can see on Staci Ann's fingers, none of them are garish or over the top.
No. I could see this in like little gift bags for like bridesmaids or, I mean, I wish I would have gotten that in my gift bag for my bridesmaid. My bridesmaid
You've got many
gift.
more bridesmaid
I know,
opportunities
I know.
coming up. So you can spread the good word, obviously. But that
They're
is a
watching.
good idea. So A47416, it's our very first presentation. We're just starting with the nail polish, but there's more to come. We're going to go to the phone lines. You're live on the air with Sheila and Staci Ann. What's your name?
Sherry Coggin.
Hi, Sherry. Say hi to Staci Ann.
Hi.
Hi.
A little delayed
Staci.
response.
Hello.
Now, Sherry, are you familiar with nail art, or is this your first introduction?
This is my first introduction.
Well, welcome on in. And did you see Staci Ann's toes? So we're starting off with just the nail polish, but eventually we're going to introduce to you really great ways. Isn't that cute?
Well, I have my shoes on, so a little.
Do you like that look, Sherry?
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, so that's where we're taking it. We're starting with the nail polish. You got the nail polishes, I'm assuming?
Yes, I did.
And what choice did we have for you?
I chose both.
You've got both of them.
Great.
Yeah. At these prices, can you beat it? And where are you calling us from, Sherry?
From Maryville, Tennessee.
And are you somebody that likes to always have your nails painted and looking good? Are these for yourself or are these gift ideas?
Yes. It gives you a little bit more get up and go. When you get up in the morning, you look at your nails. They're nice. They kind of start you out.
Well,
bright idea, bright way.
Good, good, good. Thanks for joining us, Sherry. And you stay with us because we're going to show you how to build on top of these nail polishes and kind of create artwork for your toes and your fingers, okay?
Well, that sounds awesome.
All righty, sweetie. Take care. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas, sweetie.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So A47416, this is a three-piece chameleon nail polish collection. Fewer than 150 to go around in the spice, which again are three colors, nutmeg, cinnamon, and allspice. And then the other three colors are more of a pinkish tone. So this is the first, one of the first kits that we're going to be talking about. It's called the Nail Art 6-piece foil kit. Less than $10, first time at that low clearance price. Shipping and handling is free of charge. You're saving $4 and some change there. And there's three different choices in terms of the overlay on top of the polish: Africa, Regal, or Floral. And again, if you're wondering what it's going to look like, Staci Ann has it all decked up for us. She's also going to show us how we use it. She's our special guest today. A72539. Yeah, for those people watching that thinking that models are just models, see?
We're real people.
They are real people. They do many things. And I'm certainly appreciative of you being here and showing us this. So
I would rather not be anywhere else.
Where are we going with this one?
Okay. This is the adhesive to in all the kits. Okay. It comes with all the kits. This is the adhesive that goes on a little milky, and you have to wait for it to dry. That's why I kind of just threw a layer on right now. It comes out a little milky. I'll do my next finger here.
And as you can see, what we wanted to do for you was start with Staci Ann and the first nail collection. So she painted her nails with that first collection, the chameleon collection that we showed you. Now you're going to take this adhesive, which is in this 10-piece kit, put it on top. After it dries, we have lots of different things that we can use now to create what we really call nail art. And have you ever gone to a manicure, like a salon, and gotten this done?
It's crazy. The prices are just, and to do it yourself at home.
Right.
In your, pajamas.
Yeah, in your Carol Hockman Heavenly Soft Sleepwear. That's not a bad thing. So what's really nice about this opportunity, especially at a clearance price of $12 and some change, and again, free shipping and handling, and in this 10-piece, it's a complete nail art kit, comes with instructions, comes with a guide. You're going to be able to create the exact look that so many of us get in a car, make an appointment, drive to a manicurist, and have them place this nail art and stencil nail art on our fingernails or on our toes. And you know what, you're spending a lot more money. This is something that you can do right at home. It's fun to learn, you know, and what's great about it too, it does come with that guide. So in addition, it's going to explain to you how you're going to use this kit, but it's also going to give you lots and lots of ideas so that as you get more experienced, you can really, really jazz up your nails. Don't forget, this is for your toes also. This is probably the most comprehensive kit that we offer. It comes with many more things, but I'm going to let Staci Ann take us through how it actually kind of works and how you're going to do it. So she's just applied that adhesive.
Can you open that for me?
Sure thing.
Thanks.
And then we have these star stencils, right?
I just a sticker. Just put one right on my finger there. Right over top of nail polish. You can do it on bare nails. Just put a, coat of clear over.
Okay.
Good.
And we get two kind of
sizes.
Two sizes of these little sticky things here.
And then you get little diamond pieces.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Of course.
We always like that.
With your little little stick with the adhesive as well.
Okay.
The adhesive works for that. This you find in a lot of upscale nail salons. This is the greatest French manicure pen. I can't get it open.
I'll get it open for you. Here's your foil.
My nails are wet.
Yes, yes, yes. So this is the foil. What are you going to do with this foil now?
Okay. After the adhesive dries, it goes on clear. It goes on milky and it turns clear when you know when it's ready. So you just take the adhesive, or the foil, over your nail, just give it a little press, and right off.
How cute is that? So in one kit, you created 2 different looks. This is for those of you that want something different. This is for those of you that want something fun. This is something for those of you that, at the very least, like your toes to have a little bit of animation and color. It's really easy to do. I want to really quickly take you through in the last 20 seconds. You can keep watching Staci Ann, but I want to let you know exactly everything that you're getting in this particular kit. The nail art guide is a 30-page guide, so you've got that coming your way. You have 3 polishes. One is in pink, one is in pearl, and one is like in a clear glitter, so that on its own is really pretty. You get this manicure nail pen that Staci Ann was referring to. That's going to allow you to do French manicures, which, gosh, even going and getting a French manicure done in a salon for your toes is something that costs so much money. And this, look at how easy that is. There's the sealer, there's adhesives, there's the foil rolls, there's the gems, the 23 nail stickers, and then a cuticle pusher. So everything is coming your way in this 1-ton-piece complete nail art kit with the guide. This is going to be the one kit to get. Don't you agree, Staci Ann? If you've never done nail art, that's the big mama. And in addition, don't you think, wouldn't that be cute if you had like nieces and nephews, or I go to the, how many times do you go to the nail salon and there's a young girl there with her mom? My mom never took me to the nail salon. I don't think my mom's ever been to a nail salon.
I think I ran around too much.
Yeah. My mom never, and I see these little kids getting manicures and I go, wait, hey, Mom, I'm regressing. But that would be something. All of these kits are something to ageless, really. So as soon as your young girl is getting ready and interested to paint her nails and to paint her toes, this is something fun that you guys can do together. So Staci Ann is obviously taking off some of the nail polish because you only have 10 fingers. You know,
and I'm right-handed.
Give the girl a break here. The next kit that we're going to talk about, some special FX, is a 6-piece foil kit. And this, again, is at a clearance price for the first time ever of only $10. I keep wanting to remind you.
$10?
$10. Free shipping and handling, $4.22 is your saving there. And this is going to be something that's going to allow you to make a fashion statement on your nails. I also should have mentioned, and I apologize for not doing so, this is going to be for bare nails and for acrylic nails too.
Yes.
So natural and acrylic. This is really, really easy, this 6-piece kit. And let me just take them through really quickly. First of all, in each kit that you choose, there's 3 different choices, and they all kind of have different themes. One is like an African theme, one is a floral theme, and then one is a more regal theme. Each of them have 2 different full-size polishes, and then each of them have 4 different rolls, okay? The rolls are respective to the choice of theme. So in other words, this, where are we gonna go here? Obviously in the front, this is your floral theme. I just wanna move over to this side real quickly. This, I believe, is our African theme. And then if we can go to one other choice, I want to show you the regal theme, okay? So in this kit, you're getting the 4 rolls, you're getting the foil adhesive, you're getting the nail sealer, and then you're getting a zippered pouch with a little keychain to take it with you. Instructions are included, and if you're thinking, okay, what is this going to look like? Staci Ann came all prepared for us. So
and
we're
I
gonna
use
take
the
a look
regal
at that.
kit right here.
Okay, let me put that up. So again, take us through how, floral, by the way, is getting the most limited. Okay. Take us through how we did this.
You take the adhesive,
okay,
and you just paint it on. It's going to be like a milky in color, and then maybe 50, 60 seconds, it'll turn clear, and then you can just cut squares off of the foils, just lay over, press, and then pull it up, and then finish with your sealer.
So, and it's full-size bottles of sealer and adhesive.
Yes, and I had these on last summer, and they really do last for a long time. They don't come off.
And isn't that fun? I mean, in the summer especially, that's when we love to have perfectly pedicured feet with our flip-flops.
I kept doing the leopard.
The leopard? Oh, that would be cute. That would be really cute. And it's something different than a French manicure. Love the fact that you said that it lasts a long time.
It does.
Want to give you an update on this set. We started with 500. Fewer than 100 in the Regal choice, as well as the Africa choice. Floral has sold out. And don't forget, we showed you this on Staci Ann's nails, or feet, excuse me, but can work on your nails too. You can do like a matchy-match feet. So easy to take off with just nail polish remover. and it's A72539, clearance price of less than $10, free shipping and handling, $4.22. Please stay with us. This is almost a full day of designer and fashion clearance. Coming up next hour, Staci and myself, and along with a few other gals, will be presenting some designer fashion clearance for an hour. We have dialogue fashion clearance for you, another fashion clearance at 5, more of a generic show, a jewelry clearance coming your way at 6, and then Mojave Magic Cosmetics will be here for those of you that like that line. We've reinvented into a new line from Michael Marin, but if you still like some of that Mojave Magic makeup, we have it available and you would want to watch that show. Okie dokie smoky. Box of chocolates.
Box of chocolates.
So this is our opportunity to indulge.
Yes.
You know, how difficult is it to work in this studio at this particular point in time?
I know.
Everywhere you turn, there's candy and chocolate.
And cake.
And people are complaining about gaining weight. I'm all, well, you know, the chocolate, that'll do it to you. But now we have chocolate in a box, so a way for you to indulge calorie-free. And it's, again, from Special FX, so we're still talking about nail polishes and foils to help you create nail art on your feet and on your toes. This is $10, first time at that clearance price. Again, free shipping and handling on every Special FX item that we have for you in the program, so you're saving almost $5 there. We have 2 choices for you in this chocolate box collection. There is a caramel choice, and there is a mocha choice. Each choices are really beautiful kind of creams and ivories and browns and even a little bit of metallics. So everything that we need to create nail art. And then in addition, you're also getting with each choice more of those really cute, let me just see if I can turn this. You see those? They're like little gems that you can place on your fingers and on your toes as well.
Perfect.
So take us through this one, Staci, and which one do you have on?
I have, I don't have any of them. We're gonna try the,
oh good, okay.
This is the mocha.
Okay.
I just put on a layer of the adhesive while you were talking so it could dry. And then I did a little layer of the polished color. This is a great polished color, by the way.
And they all have like that pearlized look, which I think is really pretty. And also notice too, none of them are garish or over the top, which I really appreciate because I think some of those garish and over the top colors don't always work with all skin tones.
Right.
So I feel comfortable that for most anyone watching, this is going to work for you. So that's a continuation of the color. And again, you said mocha collection?
I think that is.
Or is it caramel? I'll look. I'll make sure I look.
Actually, I like them both.
I do too. It's hard to determine. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the adhesive should be dry now. It turned pretty clear.
I want to let you know the 6-piece set did sell out. Glad you got that. But we have more to show you. Okay.
Okay, here's the magic.
We're still talking chocolate. There it is. Look at how easy that is.
Pull it off.
That easy.
That's it.
And that's all you need to do.
Yep. And then you finish with your sealer.
And then you and it literally looks like, you know, you went to a salon and sat in a chair for hours and hours and hours. You spent way too much money. Then you had to tip. You know what? Save the money. Save the shipping and handling. Look at how pretty that looks. And notice, I mean, this is live television, folks. Staci Ann doesn't have anything around the outer edges, around her cuticles. It's clean, it's easy to do, and it just happens in a matter of seconds. And also, Staci Ann said that this is something that she used on her toes, lasted for a long time all summer. So I'm imagining, I mean, we use our fingers, they kind of get into more things than our toes do, so you might have to update it a little bit more often on the fingers, but you know, really, really, really cute. So this is the chocolate box. Caramel and mocha are the choices in this particular nail polish and foil collection. We're going to go to the phone lines. You're live on the air with Sheila and Staci Ann. What's your name?
My name is Karen, and I'm calling from Arkansas.
Well, hi, Karen. Please say hi to Staci Ann.
Hello, Staci Ann.
Have you seen her on the air before?
Yes, I
As
have,
one of
and
our
I've
models.
tried. And I've tried this before.
Oh, good.
I have this.
Oh, great.
And I've tried several of the foils, and they're wonderful. They're very easy to do, and they do last a long time. They don't chip. They look perfect for a long time.
And are you somebody that introduced yourself to nail art for the first time using these kits, or did you ever go to the manicurist and get it done yourself?
No, I never did it myself, and the first time I ever tried a foil was with this kit.
And out of curiosity, Karen, are you using this mainly on your toes or on your fingers, or is it a combo?
It's a combo.
Good.
I use it on my fingers year-round.
Did it last on your toes longer?
Yes, it
than
does. It lasts on my toes and my fingers.
I found that it lasted on my toes a lot longer than I had expected.
Yes, me too. And fingers. I do a lot of work. I'm not very easy on my fingernails.
And can you imagine how much time it would take to go to a salon and get this done?
And the expense.
And the expense.
Yes.
Don't you think, too, Karen, this is a cute gift idea, as Stacey Ann was saying, for bridesmaids to give, or brides to give to their bridesmaids, or moms to give to the young girls?
Oh, yes. I think any young girl would love to have this.
Well,
and even I'm 46, and I wear it, so anybody.
Yeah, I believe that, too. Ageless. Anybody that likes to have well-groomed nails and toes.
That's right. And something a little different.
A little fashion in your toes and your nails. Karen, thanks for calling.
Oh, you're welcome.
You have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, caramel and mocha are the two choices in our chocolate box collection. You are getting the nail polishes, the sealer, the adhesive. You're getting 3 rolls of the foils. And in addition, you're also getting in each kit some little gem art as well. Great price, less than $10. And there's about 100 to go around in the mocha choice. Want to give you an update on what Stacey and I both think is a great way to go to introduce yourself to our nail art kits. We started with 1,000 of our 10-piece collection, fewer than 100 to go around. This is the one kit to get. Really, if you've never tried this and you're watching what Stacey Ann's doing, you really like it, or if you've just heard our phone call and she enjoyed it as well, give it a try. It's $12 and some change. You can always return it if you want to, but you know, I say, why not? Have fun. Do you mind if I have some coffee there, my dear?
Sure. It's about that time.
It's always that time for me. How do you do it?
I don't know.
Because you're here at all different times.
I don't know. I guess stamina. I don't know.
Stamina. Doesn't it seem like, Stacey Ann, when you get here, you kind of forget?
Yeah.
For those of you that have never been
there's always so much going on, and there's people
and there's no
everywhere.
windows in the studio, so it could be 10 p.m. right now. We have no idea. We could be missing a great party.
I plan on walking out and it being light out.
Exactly. Okay, so getting back to business, from Special FX, and I believe this is our last presentation in this collection. This is our 7-piece Barely There nail polish and foil kit. Now, this is my favorite of all the kits that Stacey Ann's been showing us, mainly because if you ever watch me on the air, I always have a French manicure. I like French manicures and American manicures, and that's kind of the theme with this particular 7-piece kit. Once again, another great way to start, introduce yourself to nail art, has everything that you're going to need from the sealer, which Stacey Ann is applying now, and you're going to definitely need to let that dry, so that's why she's putting it on her clean, dry nails as I am speaking. You're getting sheer nail polishes in 3 colors, pink, beige, and white. So you're going to be able to create a really natural look. You're going to be able to create a really great French manicured look or American manicured look. And then you get 36 inches of nail foils in both pink and beige. And if I can show you really quickly up close and personal before Stacey Ann has a chance, actually I'll just do it right next to it. Look at how pretty these are. They're like, this is the pink. It's done in a really pretty floral motif. And then I just want to show you the other foil color is a beige, which is in that same floral motif.
And the beige matches the beige, and the pink matches the pink.
There you go. Great one. Yeah. Like it. And how much foil do we don't need much, right?
No, no, no. I mean, I just cut a square like this. You could probably get, you know, 1 hand out of that.
So this is 36 inches of nail foil, so a little bit's going to go a long way.
I've had this product for probably 3 years now, and I'm not done one roll yet.
No kidding. Great. This 7-piece one.
I've had the one in the Regal.
The animal. The animal
and
guy.
The animal.
And the
that
animal
one
guy. Okay, so again, Stacey Ann started with the sealer. You must let that dry. Bare nails is the way to go. You can also put this on acrylic nails. She has put both choices. Well, it's not really a choice. You get all of the nail polishes, the pink and like the beige. She's put both of them on so that you can see them. And now we're going to show you how easy it is to create nail art.
All right, here we go. The adhesive looks like it's pretty dry now.
Yeah, a little bit fuzzy there.
Cotton.
There you go.
My nail polish remover.
Okay.
And then you just push and remove.
And that's it. That's feminine. That's pretty. And don't you think too, Stacey Ann, that for those of people watching that are thinking about buying this for a young girl, this is a good one because it's not over the top.
It is.
And this is the kind of thing too, and we're real busy on the phone lines, by the way. Imagine, you know, being in high school and you go to class and, you know, you're the one that has all the fancy nail art on your fingers. So just something really cute, I think, for your girlfriends, for your daughter when her friends come over, young girls as well. It's not sloppy, it's not messy, and you know what? Something tells me that mom would get involved in the action. So there it is. And did you notice that the first time Staci Ann applied it, she wanted a little bit more foil, so she just went right back on top.
And that's another thing too. If you chip a nail, you know, if you slam it in the car door or whatever, you can just put a little bit more adhesive in the corner and just touch it up like that.
Really easy to do. And how long do you think it takes to dry? Like, how long do we need to wait before we start doing anything?
I would put a sealer over this nail and then just let the sealer dry as you would a regular top coat, and that's it.
Great. So it's our 7-piece Barely There nail polish and foil kit. Another great introduction. It is at a great price today of less than $10. First time at that clearance price. Want to remind you that we are moving out our 2005 inventory to make new for the 2006. And this is some of the items that we wanted to move out of. That's why shipping and handling is free of charge, to kind of incent you a little bit. But really a great way to introduce yourself, a great way to have fun. Watch Staci Ann. That is the first item that we presented was nail polishes. Now she's literally going over that with the foil, and she's going to apply more adhesive. It's that easy, that clean, and that simple to do. You're live on the air with Sheila and Staci Ann. What's your name?
Venus.
Hi, Venus.
Hi, Venus.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Say hi to Staci Ann, please.
Hi, Staci
Hi,
Ann.
Venus.
So where are you
Hi.
calling us from?
Indianapolis.
Really? I'm a Boilermaker, Venus. I hope you don't hold
you-
it against me.
No, I'm I'm from New Orleans,
Oh,
really.
good.
I'm stuck here.
Yeah, you never know if somebody went to IU or Purdue.
Yeah.
So there's always Dan Hughes. Do you ever watch the morning show?
Yeah.
He went to IU, Indiana University. So we're always joking with each other, butting heads. But in any event, I digress.
Oh, yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah.
I
Now,
like watching them. They're
aren't
fun.
they sweet? I know. Venus, have you tried nail art in the past, or is this your first time?
Never.
What do you think of it?
It looked like something that I'd like to try at least. See, I always had hard, long nails, but I never liked polishing them because the polish didn't last. Because I can use a full bottle of polish just in about 3 polishing.
Right.
But I figure my granddaughter, I have a 15-year-old granddaughter. I think she's going to like it as well.
She's gonna love that looks pretty. And did you get this Barely There collection?
Yes, I did.
Yep, that's the top hand is what Staci Ann. Isn't that pretty? It's clean, it's feminine. It's reminiscent of an American or a French manicure, but it's got more femininity to it.
I was wondering how it looked on a darker complexion.
I think it would look very nice on
me
a
too,
darker complexion
definitely.
because I think it would stand out more.
Yeah, at first I had in mind the animal print. You know, I'm 50. You know, I don't want to walk around with bold.
I don't blame you. It would work though for you, Venus. It would work though for you.
I know.
Hey, man.
I know anything would, but you know, you just have to sort of kind of, you know, bag up a little bit.
And it's the kind of thing if somebody saw the animal print on you, you'd say, yeah, man, I got it going on. I know what I'm doing.
Your toes.
I love the animal print. I was making animal print clothes before it actually came out in style back in the 70s.
Well, you know what? I know you said you got this one, and I'm glad you did, but I'm going to, when we send off Venus, let's just give her a little bit of encouragement to give the animal print a try.
Okay.
Just give it a try.
I'll get back to the phone. You sold me already. Y'all are good.
Have a great day, Venus. Thanks for calling in.
And you all. Y'all have a blessed holiday.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye, Venus.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
So again, this is a Barely There kit. You can see it on Staci Ann, or I hope that you have. Really pretty, really soft and feminine. Clearance price of less than $10 and free shipping and handling. We started with close to 3,400 kits, and we're down to our remaining 1,100. This is our year-end inventory clearance sale, and that is our final presentation of our Special X nail art. Coming up, we're going to take another look at our today's special value. It's from Niches, which is QVC's own line of decorative and beautiful organizational items for your home. This is 3 faux leather nested storage boxes in your choice of chocolate or black. Less than $77, also on 4 payments of $19.08. Great idea.
That's what I'm going to be shopping for.
Great idea for a new home.
Yes.
Is it not?
It is.
There you go.
I need that.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You can stay if you want.
Well, I'm going to see you next hour.
Okay.
So I'm going to go get makeup.
Thanks a lot. You don't need the makeup, honey. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so stay with us. Our year-end inventory clearance hour continues. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break. Dr. Denise returns to QVC. If you love her pieces, stay with us. Take a look at showtimes. And then December 29th, by the way, Ojan anniversary.
Oh, yes.
We will be here with brand new items. We're going to kick it off at 1 a.m. You know that's going to be a rockin' show.
Person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love Ojan.
So stay with us. More to come this morning.
Let's face it, you can help reduce the visible signs of aging. Find out how when Dr. Adrienne Denese, one of the world's leading authorities on skincare, returns to QVC for her 3rd anniversary with 3 shows and low anniversary prices on select items. Experience revolutionary skincare products that help address the visible signs of aging during Dr. Denese Skincare Anniversary. 3 specials this Tuesday on QVC.
We're heating things up with our after hour of savings during our year-end clearance sale. We need to make room for newly arriving 2006 merchandise. So now until 3 p.m. Eastern, the savings continue with clearance sale prices on first quality jewelry, skincare, linens, and home accents in limited quantities. Keep watching and saving during our year-end clearance sale now until 3 p.m. Eastern tonight on QVC.
The departments from Transportation, Payroll, and Security would like to wish everybody a happy holidays.
Well, stay tuned. Lots and lots and lots of clearance. And I'll tell you what, nobody other than me likes a really good deal. So this is a really nice time to shop with us. Want to let you know real quickly the 10-piece kit did sell out. And we are still busy on the phone lines with our Barely There kit, so stay on those phone lines. We will place your orders. But the objective of the next several hours at QVC is, obviously, if you have just woken up, it's our year-end inventory clearance. So everything that we still have in stock, which is typically very, very limited in availability, we need to kind of get out of the warehouse and make room for new items for the upcoming year, which, can you believe, 2006 is just a couple of weeks away. So we have some items in this hour that we kind of, are very, very limited in. Certainly something from Les Miradors as well. Now, before we get started, I want to let you know that typically our on-air guest for Les Miradors is Carol Alt, who is a spokesperson and an amazing supermodel. She was actually one of the world's first supermodels, a beautiful woman. And Carol Alt now is still a working supermodel, and she's been in the business for well over 20-some years. And one of the things that Carol recognized early and often in her career is to maintain, your status as a supermodel, and to maintain, to be a regular working supermodel, you need to take care of your skin. And years ago, Carol Alt found Les Miradors, which features an active ingredient called Performage, which is a patented ingredient that is specifically formulated and can only be found in this brand. Les Miradors can only be found here at QVC, and it is specifically designed, to smooth and firm aging skin, promoting a healthy glow, a more radiant look, and improving the signs of aging. This is a must-have item because it is for your neck and your décolleté area. It is a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. It has a great pump that comes with it, which I always appreciate because to me, pumps are easier for application. Your item number is A100770. Less than $13 is your clearance price, which is an amazing and a significant savings off the QVC price. And once again, as in many items in this particular program, the shipping and handling is free of charge this morning, so you're saving about $4 there. All you need to do is take out a couple of pumps. 2 or 3 is recommended. You literally get the product warm into your fingers and into your hands. One of the great things about Les Miradors and the Performage system is that it literally soaks into your skin and dries immediately. Once you warm it up into your skin, you're going to take this up to your neck and your décolleté area. And what we want you to do is in downward strokes, apply it to the neck and the décolleté. Now, one of the reasons that Les Miradors actually focuses specifically on the neck and the décolleté is that that is actually one of the first areas or one of the first signs of aging, unfortunately. There are lots of them, but typically the neck and the décolleté area, when the skin loses its elasticity, you start to get a lot of hanging and a lot of excess skin in that area. So this is going to be something, we certainly can't make any claims here at QVC, and I can't make any claims without an on-air guest, but this is something that is going to potentially help you to improve the radiance and improve the consistency of your skin. And when you need to focus on the neck and the décolleté area, you know, I would imagine, and I've worked with Carol Alt in the past, this is going to be something, I'm 34 and I already do use something for the neck and the décolleté area, but this is typically something for, I believe, women that are probably 35, 40 and upwards of that age. So this isn't going to be something that if you're 16 or 21, you probably have to start worrying about. But again, when you get to reach a certain age, one of the obvious signs of showing your age is the neck and the décolleté area. This is something that's going to help you. Active ingredients, including coenzyme Q10. There's other powerful antioxidants in this beautiful, beautiful formulation, but both of those ingredients, coenzyme Q10 and antioxidants, they're exploding on the dermatology scene. All the high-end skincare lines, all the skincare lines that are in business to prevent anti-aging include those. So you've got all of those ingredients, you've got your Performage in this piece. It's only $13, shipping and handling is free. And the other thing I want to recommend is if you've seen Carol and you've seen the Les Mirador presentations and you've always kind of hemmed and hawed, give it a try. You know, I don't even know if you can go to a drugstore or a grocery store and purchase something of this quality for less than $13. Give it a try. You can always return it within 30 days if you're not completely satisfied. But again, we wanted to present something to you to help prevent those signs of aging. One of the first places that people notice your age is in your neck and your décolleté, and Les Mirador is targeting that area with that beautiful smoothing fluid. And I always love it when Carol Alt is on the air. She says something that I think to me is very, very powerful. As a supermodel, as somebody that has been in the business for years and years and years, she gets approached by many, many skincare companies, many cosmetic companies to be a spokeswoman for their brand and for their line. Carol is a woman of very high integrity, and she says, you know what, I'm only going to go on live television and represent and speak about somebody, or something rather, that I believe in and that has worked for me and that I've seen a benefit in. And that's why she chose Les Mirador. Now, this is kind of an odd item, I agree with you, to have in a year-end inventory clearance. I have to tell you, I love QVC viewers, and I think you're pretty smart people. Out of the blue, a luxury retractable powder brush. So, you know, obviously limited in inventory. This is something that we put in the show because we are very limited in it. Les Mirador does have a makeup line. This is a brush that you can use for that makeup line, but also for any loose powder or pressed powder in your makeup. It could be something from, Red Point Cosmetics. It could be something from Bare Minerals. This is a beautiful retractable brush with beautiful, beautiful bristles. It's thick, it's rich. The great thing about a retractable brush like this, it's a really great looking brush. You could even use this with your Bronze and Brighten, your Balance and Brighten. Take it with you on the go. Because it has the cap and it retracts, the bristles never get damaged. Just take your Bronze and Brighten, put it on the edge of the bristles, and then you've got your Bronze and Brighten with the brush in your purse out the door. So a short presentation, we do have it available, but very limited at less than $20 for a beautiful makeup brush that you can carry with you. It's from Les Mirador. They focus on anti-aging skincare, but they also focus on anti-aging makeup, and that's one of their accessories in their line. This is a full day of, I take that back, I lied, I apologize. A half of a day designed or dedicated to clearance items. Coming up next hour is a designer fashion clearance. So I am wearing a shirt from Bob Mackie. We have Linnea by Louis Del Olio in that show. We've got lots of our high-end designers. Then we'll have a dialogue fashion clearance for you. Everything in the show features dialogue at great prices. Another fashion, kind of a more generic hour comes your way at 5. Some great jewelry at a clearance price at 6 a.m. Then Mojave Magic Cosmetics is here with a clearance hour. We are actually kind of retired that line. It's a beautiful brand of cosmetics, but Michael Marin, who is the representative for Mojave Magic, has actually repositioned it and changed it a little bit, and it's now Red Point Cosmetics. But for those of you, and we get a lot of fan mail and a lot of emails saying, I love Mojave Magic, that's going to be a great way for you to get some last-minute items before we completely retire that cosmetic brand or that cosmetic label here at QVC. So please join us for that show. Now, a while back, the Antiques Roadshow came to QVC and had a really great idea. If you're not familiar with Antiques Roadshow, they are a program that I think is on at the Discovery Channel, if I'm not mistaken. But what they do is it's a live, it's like a little trade show. People go on this program, and I'm only explaining this in case you're not familiar, and they bring in their own little hidden treasures that they think are antiques. Could be something that they found at a flea market, could be something that they were given and passed down as an heirloom piece in their family. And they want to know if it's an antique, and they want to know if it's of value. And they have antique experts on this show, Antiques Roadshow, and they inspect the piece, and then they deliver either the really good news or the really, really bad news to the person. It's always fun to watch the reaction. Yay, it's worth a lot of money, or oh, not worth anything. But QVC and Antiques Roadshow partnered, and we brought in reproductions of some of the most prized possessions that people were so happy to find out were very, very valuable items. This is one of them. It's a 12-inch Chinese porcelain doll, absolutely regal and beautiful. Only $10 is the price on this, plus the shipping and handling, C03423. Look at everything that you're getting. First of all, a beautiful collector's item. Her head, her hands, and her feet are all porcelain. The rest of her is a soft body. She comes on a beautiful mahogany stand. From head to toe, she is beautifully ornate and detailed. She was seen and appraised. A copy of this 12-inch Chinese porcelain doll, as I mentioned, was seen and appraised on the program Antiques Roadshow, and we now kind of reproduced it for you here. She's wearing a traditional costume used for very festive occasions in China, and I want you to see the elaborate detail and the beautiful costumes. It's silks and satins and beautiful gold embroideries. Absolutely lovely. Again, she's obviously 12 inches in height. She does stand on this beautiful base. But for that great price of only $10, look at her face and how detailed and lovely that is. You're also getting a beautiful satin box. This box in its own right is a collector's item, in my mind, worth $9.87. It's red satin, it has gold embroidery, it has a beautiful wooden toggle closure. You open it up, and this is where the Chinese porcelain doll will be nestled on the inside. Does come with a great romance card as well. Great gift idea for those of you that are doll collectors. We are going to wrap up on this, C03423. It's from our Antiques Roadshow. Now, if you like the idea of being able to get a reproduction of an item that was on the program, but you weren't interested in this Chinese porcelain doll, you still collect dolls, we've got another one coming up now that is actually inspired by original 19th century Germany and the women in the German time and clothes that they wore. This is more substantial, a little bit bigger, thus the price is a little bit higher on this one. This is an 18-inch, again, porcelain doll. Her face and her arms are all porcelain. She has a soft body and soft legs, I believe. Let me just feel. Actually, the legs are porcelain as well. So from the knee down, porcelain legs. But let's look at her face first as I give you all of the specifics on this 18-inch doll. She, again, is inspired. It's an original inspiration of an original 19th century German doll. Again, another item that was seen and appraised on the program Antiques Roadshow. It's not the original item, it's a reproduction. Everything about this doll is fabulous. She's got a faux fur capelet. She's got a beautiful, beautiful, it feels like a cotton linen dress with beautiful satin embroidery. Beautiful lace on the end of the sleeve, so beautifully done. There it is, and there is a sample of the porcelain hand, cut out, by the way, as you can see. Can we move up to her face real quickly, because I want you to see the beautiful detailing. Her bonnet and her hat is a combination of faux fur and satin. Her hair is brown. She does come on a beautiful wooden mahogany stand as well. And I also want you to notice that underneath she's wearing pantaloons that are satin, lovely little stockings, and great little boots. So there's 150 left in this particular item, less than $17. A great gift idea for a young person, and also for those of you that collect dolls. She is quite gorgeous, and she's at a great price. We've got a lovely jewelry box coming up next, but I want to give an update on our 7-piece Barely There nail polish and foil kit. We started with 3,300. Fewer than 800 now remain. We got some jazzy music for our year-end fashion, or in this particular case, inventory clearance. What are you going to do for Christmas or the holiday season? Are you excited that it's right around the corner? I'm so excited as well. It's just such a fun day. I haven't seen my nieces and nephews in months and months and months, 2 of which I only met at their christening, 1 of which is my goddaughter, and I get pictures sent from my sister, and I go, oh my gosh, I just missed out, so I can't wait to see her and meet her. But by the way, this is a beautiful jewelry box that's on a clearance price of $18.36. What's nice about it in either hot pink or moss green is on the top, you've got beautiful embroidery and seed beads. So a combination of seed beads, a combination of like lyrics that's embroidered. This is all silk, by the way, top and bottom, with that beautiful gold or that olive tassel in this particular case. But when you open it up, it is covered with that anti-tarnish fabric and lining that is going to prevent your silver jewelry for tarnishing once you clean it and place it on the inside for up to 25 years. This is a particular piece that is 5 ring rolls, so you can hold up to 40 rings in this one piece, maybe more, maybe less, depending on the size of your rings. What I love about this item is you can take it with you and travel with you, but even on a beautiful kind of boudoir, even in a bedroom, it is a stunning and a good-looking piece. A great gift idea for a young girl, too. So this is a beautiful clearance price of less than $19 for the ring box with the embroidery and the silk inlay, but don't forget it's functional in its own right, because when you place your rings on the inside, they will remain anti-tarnish for the next 25 years. Hey, if you love chocolate, we had our chocolate box nail polish and foil collection. Mocha is gone, but caramel is still available. Clearance price of $10 this morning. Shipping and handling is free of charge. It includes the gems, it includes the cuticle pushers. It's a great way to have nail art on your toes and on your nails at a fabulous price. Give it a try. I know you will enjoy it. But now we have a very special presentation of our today's special value, and it's from Niches, which is actually QVC's line, of decorative storage items. And when you take a look at this, I know you're going to be thinking, my gosh, I have gone to high-end home apparel stores and purchased something just like this for a lot more money. What we have for you as our very special value of the day are 3 faux leather nested storage boxes. They come to you at less than $77 in your choice of black faux leather, which you're seeing right now, and then brown faux leather. In addition, you can pick these up on 4 payments of $19.08. And the idea here is that we just in the new year want to kick things off and give you an opportunity to add warmth and sophistication to your home for 2006 with a fabulous, hot home decor trend in terms of nested organizational boxes. And who better than Sue Overton? How are you?
Good. It's nice to see you, Sheila.
Let me tell you a little bit about this lady. She's are you a relatively new guest to QVC? Because we worked together about a year ago.
Right, right.
But this is a woman that is actually a home decor expert. Most recently, we found her because Sue has worked on nationally televised home decor shows on other networks, and she's a fabulous gal. We grabbed her and we said, we want you to be one of our new home decor experts live on the air. And in that time, Sue worked with planning and worked with a lot of folks at QVC to put together a great Today Special Value that both she and QVC really feels encompasses one of the hottest home decor trends, which is something that is a decorative item that's also functional as well. And that's what Niches is all about.
Beautiful. You know how we make New Year's resolutions that we're going to get organized? This is a great way to do it. There you can see right by the front door, you can use them to catch all everything from umbrellas to maybe hats, mittens, and scarves. Put it beside the bed to throw some extra throws or blankets, maybe some books that you have when you want to read at night. It's just a beautiful, beautiful set, and the two colors are great. The beautiful black, the warm brown. There's a rule in decorating that you really should always add a splash of black to any room because it really helps ground you. Both of these colors really evoke a warm feeling, but I have to show you how sturdy these are.
So we're gonna do, and I just want to let you know, if you're watching right now, again, Sue is our decorating expert, and she's actually lifestyled all of these different kind of scenarios that we're gonna show you in a moment, because Sue wants you to know this is something that's gonna really work in a lot of home decor situations, isn't it?
Absolutely, whether it's contemporary or French country. And let me just show you how great these are. Super sturdy. It has this beautiful white double stitching here, which gives it a nice contrasting color. Really adds durability to it. And I'm going to put this down so you can see it has these really beautiful decorative handles and then matching feet on the bottom. And to show you how sturdy it is, I'm going to sit on this because it's really solid. So you can see, you can use this as an end table, a cocktail table. Forget this kind of stuff, the plastic that you might have around your house. We don't want to see the plastic.
And you know, Sue, I have somebody that loves to decorate. I have seen items that look just like this in very high-end catalogs and very high-end home decor, chains that are in the malls and all the good stuff at way higher prices. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And this is such a great value. And I have this one in my family room because I have 2 boys. What a great way to hide all the toys. Look at the capacity of what it can hold. And then, you know, when they're done, they just pick everything up, put it in, and it looks nice. And I have something beautiful to look at.
And this is the hot decorating trend, which is, and this is what niches, which you can only find here at QVC, is all about. It's great to look at, something to decorate in your home, but functional as well. So these are the 3 sizes that we get.
Small, medium, and large.
And they go all inside of each other. They
nest all inside of each other. And you can get either the black or that beautiful brown. And we can show you some other ways, too, to use this around the house. Let's show you over here by the fireplace. We have some wood that's stored in here.
That looks
nice,
Because
doesn't this look great?
Yes.
It's a great way to, look at all the storage that you have with this. It looks very elegant.
And you know, the other thing that I love about it too, it is a faux leather.
Right.
But it looks so real. You would, I'm fooled. Even by touching it, I would never think that was a faux leather.
And all you have to do is just wipe it with a damp cloth.
Okay.
If it gets a little dirty. And over here, up here on the steps, we have one again where you can see it's by the front door. And my sister lives in California, so if you're in a warmer climate, I love this idea. She likes to use it to put her beach towels, flip-flops, things that you want to get to right away, but now you have it in a beautiful decorative storage container. You could even put dried flowers in this, and it's going to look fantastic.
Yeah, I love this grouping here. That's really fabulous, and I love what Sue said early on in the presentation. We do have 2 choices in the faux leather, the brown and the black, but black, I have black in my home and in my kitchen, and I get so many compliments on it. So it's something different. If you're thinking, not quite sure, give it a try. Don't forget, this whole set is on Easy Pay, 4 payments of less than $20 a month. And I think that's a great way to introduce something like this new to your home.
Right.
And you know, you're putting it on Easy Pay, and it's something, you know, you'll find a place for it somewhere.
And maybe too, you've been buying for everybody else. This is something you can buy for yourself and you're going to use over and over again. Here's a good example with it as a table where you can put a lamp on there. You could have extra things stored underneath, so you can use it as a table.
And think about everybody that you know in your life that live in small places.
Yes.
Condominiums, apartments.
Maybe closet spaces.
And they would love to have an opportunity to have a side table.
Right.
And then be able to store items on the inside. And this could be things that maybe you don't reach for all the time, but you still need to store it because you got to have it in your home.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Yeah, and I have to take you over here too and show you. If you're having games, like I love this.
Yeah, go on
because
over.
it's great to use as a coffee table to store everything from Afghans. Whoops.
I got it.
We'll help out there.
There we go.
We have a chess set here. So it's, and you know what else too I want to point out? These are more French country chairs. Everybody might think, oh my gosh, I don't know if that's going to work with my decor, but it's such a great accent piece.
And the thing I like about it too, Sue, and those are the 3 that you're getting, again, it's nested, meaning they all can fit right inside of each other. We keep showing you the black, but there is the brown. It looks and feels like leather, but it is a faux leather, and it has that contrast white stitching. The other thing that I like about it is, from a decorating perspective, it allows you to create an immediate grouping.
Yes.
And groupings are very important. So if you have two chairs that have just kind of been out there doing nothing, now you've got something in the center to help create a space that people can come, sit down, play a game, put their coffee on.
Right.
It creates an environment
And
now.
it's really, truly like having another piece of furniture in the room. It gives you so much. And over here you can see we have some books in here.
Yeah, let me just move this out of the way.
And
so
I
we can show that.
just think it really is versatile. And you don't have to be afraid of putting something like this if you do have more of a country decor. Because really, what makes a room interesting is using different pieces, using different textures, different things that are going to really add to your decor.
And by the way, if you're wondering where does the top go when I'm not using it as a storage item or as a table, what Sue has done is just nested the base of it inside the top, right?
Right.
So that's where you can store the top. Love the fact too that it has these beautiful, substantial silver tone handles. And one of the reasons that I've been carrying the small one around with me everywhere we go is just to give you that idea and that comfort that, you know, it's something that you can easily, when you get them home, you will find a place for them. It doesn't have to be permanent, and you can move them around, even if you just want a better looking way to organize your closet or your crawl space or something like that. This is a great way to do it as well.
Absolutely. And we also have, to show you in the bathroom, these are such great colors to use to show crisp white towels in. It's a great to have in your guest room. If you're having some family over, especially with after the holidays, friends and family are still coming, usually a couple weeks after that. It's just a beautiful way to display things.
I like
Look
it
at
in
how
the
great that
bathroom. Looks great as a hamper too.
And as a hamper too.
So this is our most functional, our most decorative set of nested storage boxes as a today's special value that we've ever offered. 3 fashionable round storage boxes that we believe will fit any home decor. And I think Sue has done a fabulous job of showing you lots of different lifestyle examples in lots of different home decor situations so you can see how beautifully this would blend into your home. Niches is our own brand. You can only find it here at QVC, where we wanted to combine beauty and organization and functionality all into one item. 4 payments of $19 and change is a great way to go. It is a faux leather, but it's easy to take care of.
Easy to take care of.
And you choose between the black or, again, the chocolate.
Right.
And don't you think, too, if someone is just bought a new place and moved into a new place, what a great housewarming gift.
Absolutely. Or even if it's, you could put the gift inside.
Cute.
And then just give them the whole box. How wonderful is that? I just love, too, that I can sit on this. That it's just so sturdy.
Very sturdy. If I sat on it, we might have another problem. No. But you know, when your kids are going back to college, I immediately think of small, confined spaces. Coming from Chicago, living in a very small condominium, you always look for items like this that are fashionable. You always look for items like this that are found in high-end catalogs, that are found in high-end home decor, you know, boutiques and department stores that you can also decorate and organize with, and it doesn't take up a large footprint.
And with all these holiday decorations that we all have right now, what a great way to store them away for next year.
So again, it is our only and our first decorative and functional opportunity as a today's special value. You receive 3 of them. They come in 3 different sizes, kind of small, medium, and large. They will nest together, and you can pick them up in 4 payments of $19 and change. This is V22694. It's our very special value of the day. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. I loved
glad
it.
You're going to be on QVC. You're such a sweet gal.
Thank you.
And you know what else? I like this too, Sue. We brought in something else you can pick up, a great way to organize magazines.
Isn't that beautiful?
How sharp is that?
So you can have 2 pieces.
Do you know what you would pay for something like that?
I know.
In a catalog or at a high-end store? $26.75. You don't have to get the Today's Special Value. If you want to just purchase this, you can do that as well, or get both and match them up. V22980 is your item number. All right, coming up next hour, we have a designer fashion clearance. And what that means is we're going to focus on our high-end fashion designers at QVC, but offer them at very low clearance prices. Bob Mackey has for us the stretch velour jacket and scarf set. You're getting 2 pieces on 4 payments of $13.73, A60657. And then in addition, something from Victor Costa. Occasion will be in that clearance program as well. This is an embroidered sweater coat at less than $60. And when you know Victor Costa and his pieces, the high quality, you know that that's a great, great piece. I'm actually wearing a piece in the show from Bob Mackey as well. So stay with me for that. Hey, thanks so much for shopping with us. It's been a privilege to be in your home. Now, if you want to stay up, again, we've got that designer fashion clearance coming up next hour. But if we don't, this is my last day on the air until next week. So Merry Christmas. Have a great one. I hope Santa brings you lots of good stuff. And like I said, if you want to stay with me, we'll do more shopping.
For shoes and boots that'll take you wherever you need to go in style and comfort, check out QVC's Footwear Mini-Series. This Tuesday through Sunday, tune in for 12 total hours of brand name shoes. Watch each day as we spotlight some of the hottest names in footwear. Get your kicks during our Footwear Mini-Series this Tuesday through Sunday at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern here on QVC.
It's not too late to get a gift. Give the QVC gift card through email. Just visit QVC.com, provide a valid email address, and select the amount you'd like to give. Within 24 hours, an electronic gift card will be delivered, allowing your special someone to choose from thousands of products available on QVC or on QVC.com. The QVC gift card. It's the perfect present and great for last-minute shopping.
Check QVC's availability guide for up-to-the-minute information on available sizes and colors you want on fashion, jewelry, and bedding. Look for this helpful guide. Green, sizes or colors available. Yellow, limited quantities available. And red, selection is sold out, but waitlist may be available. For your convenience, look for our availability guide when shopping with QVC.
This is our designer fashion clearance, which means if you love Victor Costa occasion at QVC, if you love Bob Mackie pieces, if you love Louis and Linnea by Louis Del Olio, we have that and more at fabulous prices. So stay with us, get the phone in hand because we are limited in sizes and availability. We're going to do a very brief preview and then we'll get started with a beautiful, beautiful dress from Nina Leonard Knitwear. From Bob Mackie, a stretch velvet embroidered holiday tunic. You know what? I put one of these on. It's really comfortable. It's got a couple more days left out of wearing ability until Christmas. And for those of you that love the holiday season as much as I do, you know what? You can wear it after Christmas. $23 and some change is your price. A00366 is your item number. Linnea by Louis Del Olio has a couple of pieces in this particular program. He's such a great guy. He sent me the nicest Christmas card. This is a jacket with leaf applique. There's 3 choices in color, and this is $56.40. That's boiled wool, and it's very soft and very comfortable, so we'll tell you all about that in the program. Bob Mackie's stretch velour jacket and scarf set. Nothing says, "Hi, I'm fabulous," than wearing a Bob Mackie design. It's a piece of art, and this is a beautiful set on 4 payments of $13.73. So stay forward and stay tuned for that. We got the jazzy music. We got the jazzy models. We're going to rock and roll and have a good time. It's a privilege to be in your home. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for watching.